My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me on this wonderful Wednesday. I'm sending everyone so much love. I should be live. It's not showing I'm live on my side, but if you can see me, hello. And if you are watching this back with me later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. So I'm sending you so much love. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels. And this is a live Q&A, which means you can ask me about anything. You can ask me about love. You can ask me about your person. You can ask me about your career. You can ask me about wealth, anything that's going on, really. Yay, I'm live. Okay, there we go. So pop your questions in the chat for me and away we go. So I'm going to bring in some of my cards today. Let me just get this tablet right here. Hello, Melissa. Welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Guided by my peeps, my beautiful moderators in the house there. I'm going to bring in some of my decks. So I've got the Twin Flames Masculine Oracle, the Masculine Messages of Love, the Twin Flames and Separation Oracle, the Answers from Above. I've got the Twin Flames Answers and Illumination. I've got some tarot, and I've got the Manifestation Tarot by Jane Wallace. So got some gorgeous decks here. This is one of my favourite tarot decks at the moment, and I've no idea what it's called. So if anyone knows what this tarot deck is, can you please let me know, because I've got no idea. I don't even know where I got it from. I can't remember, and I absolutely love using it. So this is my favourite tarot deck right now. Good morning, Stephanie. Welcome. Good morning, Yashi. Welcome. I like your hair. Thank you. I did wear a long one yesterday, but it got on my nerves. So I just need to get the right short wig right now, because obviously the wig that I have been wearing, Stella, by Ellen Villa, it's been discontinued, which is so annoying. So I'm just trying a few out. So if I have different wigs on all week, you know why. I'm sure I'll get people saying things. I don't really care. So we've got Yashi, we've got K8 Lynn. Welcome. We've got Corinne. Let me just get rid of this. Mind you, I've got moderators, so I don't need to. Do you know, I had a really freaky, well, I had 4 freaky dreams last night, actually. I had really bizarre dreams. One was about my twin, and then I had 3 other really weird dreams. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. I do, honestly, it's just easier sometimes just throwing a short wig. So this is a brand new one I've got. Obviously, I've had this one before, but this is like a one of, this is called Elusive by Natural Image. It's really nice, but I just threw this on. I just thought I'd just bung this on today until I can, there isn't a wig I want to buy. I've just got to find it, so yeah. Anyway, I better get on with it, haven't I? So if you haven't already, guys, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. So I'm going to start with, we've got Yashi says, any message from my DM today, feeling his energy. So let's see what he's feeling in this quiet time, or in the separation, or what you need to know. This is for Yashi. And hopefully we'll have an easier life today. We had some chaos yesterday. The sound was all distorted. I did notice on the replay it was like that too, and I feel that's because there's issues with communication, you know, in the collective as well. And then we had a big healing session happen where I green screened it by accident, and then Archangel Raphael was around, he bringing in a healing, and then other things went on. It was pretty crazy really, but exciting as well. So the message coming through for you, Yashi, is he's worried you're not going to speak to him again. Let me see what the other card is. Yeah, I needed space and now I've waited too long, and now I'm worried you won't ever speak to me again. So he may have taken some space out or some time out to do some healing or thinking, processing. And in his eyes, he feels like he's waited too long. So it doesn't matter how long it's been. He feels like he's took too long, and now he's worried that you won't speak to him again. So really what this is about is reinitiating or reopening communication. He wants to break the silence if there is one. He wants to come back. So he's working out whether he should or not. So I feel that's his energy right now. You know, you probably won't ever speak to me again. Now, obviously you will, but that's his fear. So, yeah, 4 of Cups, this is why he's defensive. So he's defensive right now because he's afraid that if he reaches out to you, you're not going to reach back out. He's, I've waited too long, but I love him. This is what I'm feeling. You see, looking at the cup, wanting to initiate contact, but afraid of what will happen. That's where he currently is. That's why you're feeling his energy. That's why you're feeling all this emotion, because the universe is trying to get you back together, okay? Yeah, he's guided to follow his heart, so he is going to take action. You just got to be patient with the when. Yeah, they give me like he's got something he wants to spit out, okay? So something he wants to say, something he wants to tell you, but he's preparing for that. I hope that helps, okay? We've got next question. We've got for K8 Lynn says, good morning, Liz. Can I have a message from my DM? So what does your DM want you to know? Let me bring this one in. So what's the message coming through? What's the message coming through for you? This is for K8 Lynn. Fresh start, brilliant. Look at this. Couldn't get a better card coming out with Easter ahead. Okay, you've got rebirth and renewal with the raccoon. Raccoons are a symbol of that, okay? And I feel this is because we're moving towards Easter. So rebirth and renewal, this is what's coming into your connection and spiritual understanding. So if there's been a time out, your person has been gaining spiritual understanding, as is of you. You've been doing that too. Experiencing wisdom, strength. So it feels like there's a big healing that's been taking place in the silence or in the separation to bring in this fresh start. So it feels like something is being created right now between the two of you, which is very exciting. So what else is going on? What else is happening here? Yeah, my feelings are so very intense. I'm going crazy. So you may feel that way right now too. It may be very overwhelming because, again, the universe is bringing you back together. You know, this is the energy we're in as we move towards the end of the month. You know, the full moon and the new moon is going to be a huge one. You know, the energy of the full moon, between that full moon and the new moon at the end of the month, it's going to be a huge time of opening doors back for communication. So he's feeling the intense energy, and you are too. Yeah, he needs to make it right. So it's a sense of urgency. So again, the universe is bringing you back together for a new beginning where he's going to make it right. I hope that helps, okay? Very exciting energy coming in. We've only been on for 6 minutes and I can feel this shift. And I can feel it in my own connection as well. You know, there's definitely a shift taking place right now. If you've been having weird dreams, crazy dreams, vivid dreams, anyone as well, this is why you're being brought back together. So we've got Karan says, hi Liz, I'm thinking of sending him a postcard of rebirth. Isn't that amazing that you've said that when we've just had the rebirth card coming out there? Okay. Animals, and obviously you've got the raccoon there as a sign of rebirth. Spirit animals with a picture of the Mona Lisa in a mask. Now that's interesting when we've just had the spiritual understanding card. Okay. It would be me, however, it feels right. Any guidance? I feel that's the guidance you've received. Remember, if your message is resonating with you, even if it's for someone else, then take it. I feel that's your sign. So I feel that's the right thing to do. But have no expectations. Instead of thinking, what's he going to do? Is he going to reply? Just have no expectations. And then you won't get disappointed. Yeah, look at this. He's saying, I need to make it right. My feelings are very intense. I'm going crazy. So this is a huge sign you're getting the same message here. Okay, so feeling all this intense energy, needing to make it right. Now that could be a sign that he needs to do it. And if you're feeling the urge to reach out, then obviously do what you feel guided to do. But maybe sit with it first. Let me pull you one more card. I'll see you in my future. So you've definitely got a future regardless. So I feel it's your choice what you do. You know, it's really your choice, but he knows he needs to make it right, okay? We're going to do a message for Guided by My Peeps says. I know I've got some donations coming in. Thank you for those, guys. I'm just going to answer a couple more. Liz had a dream that V proposed to me. What's up with that? Well, obviously you're seeing a sign that he wants to come back into your life. He wants commitment with you. You know, you're being shown that, okay? So he's saying, why haven't you reached out? Am I that easy to forget? There's 2 doubt cards here. My feelings are very intense. I'm going crazy. There it is again. Okay, and I know how this feels right now. I feel this way. So if anyone's feeling like you're going out of your mind at times, remember to breathe yourself back into the present moment. But I feel he's saying to you, my feelings are so intense for you, it's driving me crazy. And I'm wondering why you haven't reached out to me. Now, this doesn't mean you should. It means he's wondering about it. Maybe you're wondering why he hasn't reached out to you. So it could definitely be mirrored. Am I that easy to forget? So it's again about curiosity, worrying what both of you are doing. I feel he's wanting to know what you're doing. You are my light, and what you're doing is shining the light. So he's feeling guided to your light, and there's power there. Okay, so what's this dream about? I feel it's a huge sign of coming back together. Yeah, Crossroads needs to make a decision. Okay, so the decision, it could be about walking away from something or someone, but I feel this is more about he's thinking about how he left you or how he walked away from you, and he's wondering what you're doing, if you're going to speak to him again, if he should make a move, if it's the right moment. That's what he's currently going through. So let me bring in a tarot card as well. Yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse. He wants to take action, but there's a delay. So again, he's getting the strength right now to be able to move forward. I hope that helps. That's why you had that dream. You're being reminded of each other. Stephanie says, can I get any messages from C today? So what's the message from C today? Straight out, we've got, I want you. I want you. So he wants you, and he's saying, you are my future. I want you. So the wanting you is wanting you in his life, but it's more than that. It's desire, passion, need, longing. Again, this intense energy that you're possibly feeling. Leadership. He knows he needs to take control. He knows he needs to take back his power. Now, you may be in the process right now of taking back your power, and that's putting you into your power, and he wants to move forward. So he knows he needs to make a decision to come back. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm just seeing what's in the chat here. Bear with me a second. I want to do CC Lynn's donation. Cece says, good morning, how does my love feel today? I feel so happy, I keep smiling, amazing. Well, keep doing that because it shows you're in a high vibration. Okay, and it means as well that you're feeling at peace with the journey, you're connected with heaven, you're surrendering. So he's saying, I'm sorry for everything I've done. And you may feel that there's an apology coming in, or you can sense that something is coming, okay? So we've got, I just want to hold you again. That's what he wants to do. He wants to hold you again. He's sorry for everything he's done. They're giving me fear there. So he's releasing fear about moving forward. You're operating in your power because you're feeling at ease with where you are, which is a good thing. Yeah, he wants to communicate, but he keeps putting the message away. So I feel he's writing a message, maybe deleting it, not sending it, panicking about it. So I feel you've just got to give him time to come forward in his own way. Keep doing what you're doing right now because that's working for you. You're laughing and having fun. So, you're working on yourself right now, keeping your vibration high, listening to your inner child. So it feels like you've been doing some work on yourself, and that's been reconnecting you with your inner child. And that's putting you into a high vibration. Okay, so that's why you're in this high vibration, because your inner child is enjoying herself right now, which is a good thing. So I feel it's like you're just getting on with things, and I feel that's the right thing to do, because he's sensing your energy and he's wondering what you're doing. It's making him curious. He's wanting you even more, because what you're saying is, I'm not letting others have power over me. So you've taken your power back. This is for CC Lynn. You've taken your power back, and it's showing. Okay, so he's curious, thinking, what you're doing, where are you? So he's starting to get anxious about you, and that's making him take action. And obviously, he needs to release his situation as well. He's in the process of sorting that out too. And we've got, the King of Wands. He is loyal to you, and he wants to show this to you. So he wants to come into your life again as the King of Wands. Loyalty, power, strength. I hope that helps, okay? So keep doing what you're doing. I want to do a message for 20 Victory, okay? Good morning, Liz. Is there a message from Jack? Jackette? I can't say that, but obviously Jack. For me today, please, will there be contact? And, I know you're in Stafford, so we'll have to meet up definitely for a Costa or something. So you can email me. We can sort that out. It's only up the road. I'm just going on a train, So what's going on with Jack, okay? What's going on with Jack? Okay? He's saying, again, this card. So again, this is the energy. I feel collectively today, they are feeling intense energy. The masculines are feeling very intense. They feel like they're going crazy. And you may be feeling that too. You may have woke up with a sense of urgency. Oh my God, I need to reach out. You're feeling it. It's coming from them as well. Maybe you've had vivid dreams, weird dreams. I'm saying that to everyone, okay? So the message is Jack's saying, I'm going crazy with this energy right now, which is bringing in a momentum. A sense of urgency to contact you. Yeah, why haven't you reached out? Am I that easy to forget? Maybe you're thinking that, but again, it's mirrored. So these cards are coming out because they're wondering what's going on. There's this kind of curiosity there. Why haven't you reached out? What's going on? So if you've pulled your energy back, if you're letting him come to you, he's wondering what's going on. The answers are always within. So, if you're saying, how does he feel about me? Is he going to contact me? The answers are within. So it's like you already know the answers. Obviously, I'm going to connect with them, but you already know the answers. And thank you for gifting a membership to Alvin there as well. I'm sure he'll really appreciate that, okay? So, message is, fear is afraid of losing you. This is what he's feeling right now. He's feeling these intense energies about, have I lost you? What are you doing? And he's going to reach out. Okay, but there's fear stopping him right now. So again, this is about patience, trust. giving it to God. I felt it this morning, this sense of urgency to reach out to my twin. And I just felt it. And I picked up my daily devotional book. And guess what the message is? Patience. Couldn't believe it. Okay? Because obviously it's every day there's a message and it's about patience. I was like, whoa. Patience is needed. Tarot reading, that's what you're doing right now. You're having a reading. I'm not saying he's having readings about you. He could well be. He could be perhaps clicking on something and it's giving a read and he's thinking, oh, what's this? But I feel this is you getting the answers, you knowing your truth. So you're saying, is he going to reach out when? Is he going to contact you soon? He definitely wants to. He's doing work on himself right now, though. He is going to take action. It just may not be yet. Because he's still working on himself. He wants to. He could reach out within the next 8 days or within 8 weeks. Okay? But he's definitely doing the work to be able to commit to you. He can't commit to you yet for whatever reason there is. But he does want to. And he's going to take action. Again, it's about patience. I know you're feeling the urgency right now, but you've got to be patient with this. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, we will meet up for hot chocolate. Yeah, I can get a train to Stafford and meet you. So I don't know if there's I haven't been to Stafford for years. I don't know if there's a Costa there or a Starbucks we can go to. But we'll definitely sort that out. So yeah, give me an email and we can sort that out maybe the next week or so. I'm doing anything to distract myself from thinking about my mask at the moment. It's driving me mad, okay? So, if I think, right, I've got to get out of the house, just go for a walk or, go for a hot chocolate or whatever I've been doing, So it's just hard. You know how it is. It's this energy of something shifting. It's this wood state creating all this change. So we're going to do a message for Anjuan with a donation. Thank you, honey. Anjuan says, hi Liz, any message from DM today as 3D thoughts towards me? Let's see what we need to know. What's the message? I want a family with you. So he's thinking about that, okay? This could be children. It could be building a life together. He wants that with you. And that's what is on his mind, okay? So what's he going through to make that happen? Yeah, love. Listening to his heart. His heart is telling him he wants a future with you. His heart is telling him he wants a family with you. Okay, that's what he's listening to. And he needs to make a decision to make that happen. That's where he currently is. Let's bring in another message. What else do you need to know? Yeah, you got a yes. So anything you're asking, the answer is yes. You've got that on your mind. Tarot reading is giving you yes. So again, tarot reading, it feels like right now the answers are in the readings you're receiving. So listen to, it's like you're saying, yes, you can trust the tarot readings you're receiving. As long as they're resonating with you, remember. Because if you watch a reading, it doesn't resonate with you or it feels wrong, whether it's from me or anyone, always trust your intuition. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do a message for Sheena says, hi Liz, can I get a message from my silent DM? What is he thinking about us now? So what's your silent DM wanting you to know? It's all my fault, okay? So he's saying regrets about things he feels is all his fault. He's going over things. So he wants to make things right with you. I can't get us out of my head. So he's definitely thinking about you constantly right now. And he's wondering what you're going to do. And what he's going to do, saying, what am I going to do now? So he's working out the next step. What am I going to do now? What should I do now? And you may be feeling that again, remember, as intense energy. So, yeah, we are magnets. He's being drawn back to you. The universe is creating the way to bring you back together. So, again, you don't really need to do anything. Just shine your light. He's already thinking about what he needs to do because he wants to make it right because he's feeling things are all his fault. He's processing, releasing drama, anything to do with the past. So he's processing right now. He's not in the moment of, in this energy of action at this moment, but he will take action because, they have to. It's what the universe guides them back to you. This is why no matter how far they go, they come back. It's just blocked right now. So it's stuck right now. Okay, so just have faith. I feel it's going to move forward after the new moon. Okay, so after the new moon, that comes in on the 27th. I feel there's going to be action after the new moon. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Cece. Thank you for the message, the donation, honey. Where's your question? For Cece, where's your question? Hi, Liz, can I get guidance if I will hear back from jobs I applied for? Okay, will you hear back from the jobs you applied for? Well, obviously you will. You're going to get an answer either way. Okay, you will get some kind of communication. The angels are asking you right now to manifest what you want. I feel you're seeing 777. So keep your vision on what you desire right now. and trust that what you're manifesting has been created. It's showing this to you. Okay, you're manifesting things. You may feel like you're caught between two worlds, you know, where you are right now and where you want to be. So let go of burdens. It feels like if you let go of the burden around the need to hear a reply or to have something back or for something to go a certain way, it will happen. Okay, that's what you need to know. So have patience right now. I do feel you'll hear back. Just focus on the end result. Focus on what you're manifesting. Remember, if you don't get the job that you feel you want, it's because there's something better coming. There's a redirection to something better. My flatmate almost burned my palm. I responded with love, but still weird. Any message from Jake as his energy's been intense? So what's, again, this intense energy, okay? So what's the message coming through? We've got curiosity. He is thinking about you and wondering what you're doing right now. Okay, he is curious, and you can feel that with this intensity. So he may be watching you on social media, he's got his eye on you. He's saying, I will come forward to you in time. So he will come forward. So if you're waiting for that to happen, and he's thinking about communication, kissing you, your lips, but he's saying, I will come forward in time because I'm curious about you and I'm thinking about what you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? So just so everyone knows, I'm not missing anyone out. It's just when I start getting donations coming in, I have to prioritise them, otherwise I get behind, okay? So every now and again, I'll pull a question out of the chat, okay? But if you want to, you know, a prioritised question, again, it can't be guaranteed if you're donating, so just be aware of that. Then obviously super chat me. So I'm going to do a message for Palami says, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm going to just find your question. There you are. Can I get a love message from Pete today? His 3D feelings. Does he miss me? Messages from his mum in heaven. Okay, so he's saying, I want to call you. He wants to call you, okay? He wants to call you. Okay, you're saying, what about flatmate is that you're learning to respond with love, CC. You're learning to respond with love. Okay, don't take it personally. Nothing to do with you. Okay, it's about what he's going through. You'll learn. You've already answered your own question there. Okay, that's what you need to know. So I want to call you. Okay, this is what he's saying to you, Palami. I want to call you. And he is also thinking about himself right now as well. So he is spending time by himself. So he's not relieved that he's, you know, kind of not able to, you know, it's like he's saying, I'm relieved that I only have to think of me. So what I'm connecting with is, I feel like he's single, or he's got time, you know, he's like he's single right now, but he wants to call you. So he is enjoying the time he's got by himself because he's feeling independent, and he only has to think about himself. Okay, you know what I mean? He's saying, I don't have to think about anyone when I'm single. I can just think about me and my needs, and that's a bit of a selfish energy, but that's okay. It's like he's thinking, I do want my independence, but I know I want to call you. And it's all my fault. So there is things on his mind. So what I'm feeling is, he likes his independence. He likes having his own time to himself. However, he does want to call you and be in your life. So you're making him question his whole life. You know, you're making him think about commitments, and he is missing you. So even though he's enjoying spending time with himself, he can't stop thinking about you. So it doesn't matter, you know, if I don't feel he's in a relationship either. I feel he's single. Okay, or if he is in a relationship, he feels single, but I'm not connecting with anyone else's energy around him. Okay, it feels like he's kind of enjoying time to himself. And he's communicating with you through telepathy as well. That's what you need to know. So he does miss you. So he's come out and said that directly. He wants to call you. And the angels are showing this to you. Okay, so he's communicating with you through telepathy. So what does his mum want to say? Okay, the message coming through from his mum is be good to each other. She just wants you to be good and kind to him. She can see that you are good to him, that you know, that you are a good person and that you want to be kind and loving. So she can see that. So she's saying be good to each other. It's like she sees you together in the future, and he sees you together as well. It's just he's enjoying his quiet times, or, you know, his independence. And I feel it's more like he's thinking about money and things like that. You know, I only have to look after myself. So he is actually thinking, have I got what it takes to be in a relationship with you? Can I give to you equally? Am I going to fail you? It's like all those fears as well. So it's not like selfishness, like, oh, I want to be on my own. It's more, have I got what it takes to be in this relationship with you? I hope that helps, okay? Lee's, thank you for the donation. Message from my alien from the angels. Give me fear when I'm connecting with him. A little bit of fear coming up there. I see you in my future. Okay, so he does see you in his future. He is thinking about you. There's fear there. He's thinking about your lips. And lips is about kissing and tasting, but it's also about communication. Yeah, I wonder if you're okay. So it feels like he wants to communicate to see if you're okay. He's curious about you. And this is the energy they're in right now, okay? They're curious about you. They're watching. This is the masculine energy right now. Watching, wondering what's going on. And this is because the feminines are also taking back their power. So I feel that he's wondering what you're doing. He wants to reach out, okay? And he's thinking about your lips. He's thinking about communication. So I wonder if you're okay. I see you in my future. I know I need to take action. So he may well test the water soon. So what else do you need to know? What's the message from the angels? Pay attention to the signs. You already know what they're trying to tell you. So the signs are already communicating that you are meant to be. There he is thinking about you, and there he is going to reach out. So let's see if we can get a timeline on a communication. Yes, and I hope he reaches out soon. Let's see what we've got. They're in reverse here. So the Ace of Wands is in the right way round. So there is action. So he will take action. However, it may be delayed because he's still learning his lessons. He is focusing more on you now than he was because he's in the Five of Cups reverse. So he's focused on the 2 cups now instead of the 3 that are falling over. So he's definitely thinking about you more and more and more. And I feel like he's moving out of any struggle. So I do feel it's coming. Okay, and, the Ace of Wands is March, so he may have been ready, or wanting to since March. It's like, this is why you may have felt the sense of urgency. So, again, I can't give you a when, because it could happen any time. But I feel he's overcoming all his fears because the curiosity is getting too much. It's like he has to reach out. He's going mad. He's going mad without you, and I'm sensing and feeling that today, and you may too. I hope that helps, okay? The Dollface, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, message from Tyrone for our connection. So, from Tyrone, what does Tyrone want you to know today? What does Tyrone want you to know? Your smell drives me wild. So, if you wear a specific perfume, or if there's something that reminds him of you, it drives him wild. Remember the masculines are very in tune with their primal senses. What they see, smell, hear, taste, touch, whereas the feminines are more in tune with their clair awareness, their clair senses, what you spiritually see, what you sensitively feel, all of that, so like your clair awareness. So he's smelling you. So he's being reminded of you through scent, okay? He's saying, I am focusing on me, and he is relieved that he can focus on himself right now, because what he's really saying is, I need to find relief. I need to focus on me right now. I need to work on healing parts of myself. But he is worried that he's lost you, and he's saying, I feel like I've lost the best thing in my life. So he hasn't let you go. He's just working on himself right now. So there's this like selfish element there where he needs to work on himself, but he's not being selfish. It's like the need for self-love and self-care and rejuvenation, recuperation. So when he pulls back, he knows he needs to focus on himself. It's not like he's saying, I need to be alone, or I need to be without you. He's just saying, I've got to deal with this so that I don't lose you, because you're the best thing in my life. But he is being reminded of you through your scent. And that's driving him wild when he smells it. He may even just smell it. I'm not saying like he goes out and someone's got it on. It may well be that way, but he'll just have moments where he'll smell it. It's hard to explain. It's like when October comes, I can smell, I can smell the fall season kind of before it comes. It's like, and if you watch the Gilmore Girls, it's like Lorelai can smell snow before it comes. It's like that. That's what I'm picking up on. Look at this, the promise. You've got the stag. You will be together and you will reunite. So remember, he's transforming. So the stag is really the symbol right now that he is focusing on himself for the highest good. I hope that helps, okay? And it's like he's saying, I love the way you smell. So he loves the way you smell, okay? So whatever perfume you wear, keep wearing it because he loves it. Justin, thank you for the donation. Any message from Ezekiel? I must say, I experienced how I really light his world up. I love that. I witnessed it was so special. I am trusting he will live his truth and leave the karmic. There you go. So that shows you now that you're more in your power than you've ever been. Because you're doing the work on you, breath work, healing yourself, all the things we've spoken about, you're putting that into place. So I want to bring in a card for you first of all. What do the angels want you to know about whatever this is you're doing to feel this way? Okay, so what are you, and I feel you're definitely trusting him. I feel you may have written out messages and then not sent them, or it's like you've been really working on self-control and self-discipline, the fruit of the Spirit, to allow him to come to you. So you got, the Four of Cups in reverse. So it's like what you've done is you've turned things around. Whereas before you were perhaps feeling miserable and bored and stressed out and frustrated and all those things, you've turned that around, which is powerful. Because you're saying, I am open to new possibilities. And that's allowing you to, because you've turned things around, you've seen things in a new way, you're open now to new possibilities. Now, this doesn't mean new love or anything like that. It just means you're seeing things a lot differently. So now you're seeing all the possibilities, you're seeing all the power, you're trusting things. So what else do you need to know? So I'm connecting with feminine messages for you first, for your journey here. So the message coming through for you is, you are lovable and romantic. So these may be affirmations you're using as well, or affirmations the universe would like you to use. I am lovable. I am very romantic. And then you start attracting that in through the things you physically see. So, for example, when you're affirming that you are lovable and romantic, the universe will show you that you are lovable and romantic. You may see couples in love. I was when I was in London. No, not when I was in London. Where was I? I was somewhere anyway. And I was on the bus. Because I was thinking, it wasn't in London. I was with Alicia in London. I was on the bus. Where was I? I was going to the station. That was it. I was on the bus to the station. And there were two girls in love, okay, which is another sign for you, because obviously you're in a same-sex connection. But there was two girls, and one was saying bye to the other one, and they were kissing. And when she sat on the row in front of me, the seats in front of me. She left a girlfriend at the bus stop. And, I was just filled with this love. And I just tapped her on the shoulder and said, it's so nice to see some love. And she said, thank you, I am in love. And any other person would perhaps think someone's a weirdo saying that, but, you have to share the love. And I saw the love. So that's what I'm talking about. Like the universe will show you love. I was at the spa today and seen a couple very sweet nurturing together. There you go. So you're being shown that you are in the vibration of love, which is really beautiful. It's like, I don't know if you saw, someone commented, I shared that little video about a little short when I was in London. We were in Trafalgar Square, which is near Leicester Square. We were there and it was a lovely day, and there was a busker and he was actually playing great songs. But his last song on was Britney Spears. Oh Baby Baby, and obviously I couldn't put the music on because of copyright, so I have to put YouTube music on it. But people were dancing, and that wasn't just for that song, it was the whole time. They would go dancing around the busker in a circle, and I wish I got more footage of it. It was amazing. And because we were operating in a high vibration, someone commented and said, oh, it's so nice to see something without fighting and things going on in London. And I was like, just comments and said, you attract what you are. You attract what you are. The energy you're operating in shows your experience. So the reason why I saw people dancing and enjoying themselves is because I was in that high vibration. So the point I'm making is, when you're operating in that high vibration, that's what you're attracting to you. Blessings are all around you. So you're noticing all the blessings. Now, I'm not saying you're having great moments every day. You'll have moments where you panic and you go into stress. It's normal. But you're also learning how to overcome your ego, because you also know your own value now. You know you deserve the world. So instead of feeling like something's missing, you're being protected. You deserve the world. So it's worth waiting for. He's learning from the karmic situation he's in. And also, you're loving to go on adventures. So this could be seeing your day. Every day is an adventure. Think, right, today is a great adventure. Whatever happens today is an adventure for me. And I know I can handle it and deal with it. So this is you in your power. So I'm seeing this as you in your power right now. So what does Ezekiel want to say to you? I need time to think. Nobody compares to you. So again, this is what he's working out in that karmic situation, that nobody compares to you. And he's thinking about that right now, and he needs time to think about what he's doing. So you're doing the right thing because you may have pulled your energy back. You're giving him space, whatever you're doing. And he's recognizing more and more, which is what you're saying. You're saying, I know I light his world up. So he's realizing that more and more, that nobody compares to you. So he is thinking about that, and he is processing what that means. Yeah, and he's taking back his power because you are. So you are mirroring each other in that way. So in other words, the message is keep doing what you're doing because it really is working. Let's get you one more card. Yeah, moon cycle. So there may be something shifting as well between the full moon ahead and the new moon at the end of the month. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. Message from David and what would happen if I reach out, okay? So again, you're probably feeling all this energy, all this intensity right now. You know, I've woke up feeling that way. I had an intense dream about my twin last night and, you know, crazy dreams. So, you know, if you're feeling this intense energy, it's because it's mirrored. So how is he feeling? He's saying, I hope you're going to give me another chance and I shouldn't have blocked you. Okay, so blocked you could be blocking you or pushing you away. Okay, so if you reach out, he may have blocked you. Okay, but I'm not really feeling it's like a physical block. I feel it's more he's pushed you away. And he is regretting that. So that's a positive sign that if you reach out, he would reciprocate. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is also him wanting that contact with you and wanting to treat you right. So I feel that he, you know, it may be a good time for you to reach out because he's in a receptive energy to it. There's a receptivity there. However, let go of any worry about what would happen. Okay, so the angels say all you really need to do to manifest your dream is to shine bright. So you don't need to reach out because you shining your light brightly is enough. You know, you being the light is enough to bring him to you. However, I feel if you want to, you know, it's like there is a receptive energy there. But you've got to remember, don't be triggered by anything. So, for example, if you reach out and he doesn't reply, or he doesn't reply straight away, or it bounces back, or whatever goes on, don't take anything personally. Just think, I'm reaching out because I want to reach out, not because I want a reaction, not because I want him to do something or take some kind of action. I just want to reach out because I want him to know I'm thinking of him. So if you do it that way, you're not going to get hurt by it. But I do feel he is in a receptive energy. It's just that they're not showing me what he would do. Okay, you see what I mean? Let me just bring you one of these cards in. Yeah, I made a wish and you appeared. So he may actually be wishing and hoping that you do contact him. So he would feel like it was a wish come true. You know, he would feel like, wow, I was thinking about this and wishing about this and you appeared. So I think it would spook him a little bit as well, thinking, wow, I'm manifesting this. So you do what you feel guided to do. But the angel's saying if you don't, it's not going to, you know, yeah, look at that, there's a blessing on the way you can't yet see. But if you don't, your light is going to attract him in any way. So maybe sit with this and think about it. Maybe let the heavy energy pass because there's intense energy. Maybe let it pass first, okay? You know, I wanted to reach out to my twin this morning. And it was quite funny, actually, because I picked my phone up and I was writing a message out and then my email shut down by itself. And I feel like that was the universe saying, no. Think about it first. Do your live. Okay? So that's it. We get the sense of urgency because we feel what they are feeling as well. I hope that helps, okay? Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. Ayoshi's next action for me. So what's Ayoshi's next action for you? Okay, so what's he feeling right now? He's curious. He's saying, I wonder if you miss me. So he's thinking about you, wondering if you're missing him. Maybe you're thinking that too. He's worried he's lost you. I'm afraid I've lost you. So see this energy that's coming up. Lots of curiosity today collectively. Lots of fear, wondering what you're doing. It's like, what's going on with the feminine today? You know, that's how they're feeling. So he's saying to you, nobody compares to you and our love will conquer all. So the love is going to overcome anything that's happening. So what's his next action? Forgive. So he may come forward with an apology because you're shining your light. So the message here is just keep shining your light. Like I've just said to Laurie, you know, we've got shine bright to manifest your dreams. That's really all you need to do, shine your light. And then he'll come forward with an apology. Maybe you also need to forgive first on the 5D or, you know, forgive everything. Maybe forgive yourself for certain things. But I feel there will be an apology. His intention is to apologise. So what's his next action? What's his next action? Flying out. Okay, there's too many cards. Okay, I want to take these ones here. Yeah, he is going to reach out to you. There's a delay around it though. Okay, so Don't worry about when. It will come in divine timing. Yeah, because he is being guided to. It's just taking time. So you got the Sun and the Page of Cups the right way round, the Star the wrong way round. So it's taking time. So he will reach out because you're his happiness. And he will reach out to sort things out with you. He just needs a little bit more time to be guided. So again, this big sign about the star here is for you to shine your light. I hope that helps, okay? Blossoming Caterpillar, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, delightful morning to you. Been not sleeping well lately. There's lots of that going on, lots of sleepless nights, restlessness, vivid dreams, crazy dreams. I got triggered after finding out I'm blocked by my person. Well, remember, what triggers heals. The reason you've been blocked is because you're being guided to surrender. And when you are blocked, there's nothing you can do but surrender. It's the only thing you can do. So if you're not surrendering, in other words, if you're constantly reaching out or constantly stressing or initiating, and you're being guided to let it go and surrender. And when I say let it go, I don't mean move on. I mean to let go of the connection for now in that way, you know, give it to God, have faith. And you're not doing that because you're constantly reaching out. That's why you get blocked. Okay, it's the universe's way of bringing in that you've got to surrender. So the tower has to fall. You're not listening to the guidance. So now you've got to surrender, okay? And obviously, you found out you're blocked because maybe you sent a message or you were looking around or whatever you were doing, you see. So the angels saying we're going to stop you from doing that so you can focus on your own healing right now and let him do what he needs to do. So don't take it personally. It's not actually about you at all from his perspective. It's about himself feeling insecure, feeling like he's not ready, he can't deal with things. It's not like he's saying, I hate you, so I'm going to block you. It's the exact opposite, actually. Okay, so but from the universe's perspective, the universe is saying you need now to surrender this, and because you're not doing it, okay, in whatever way, we are making you do it. You see what I mean? The universe creates the way. It's the way God is pruning your tree. So we were okay last time we talked 2 weeks ago. God's light be anymore. So you know yourself, you said we were okay. There's no reason for him to block me. So you recognize on some level it's not about you, it's about himself. And you also know you're learning to surrender this to heaven, okay? So yeah, look at this. He does regret blocking you because he's already saying, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? So he knows he's made a mistake already. So he may well unblock you very soon, but that doesn't mean you should jump in and do anything about it when he does. You've got to let him come to you now. That's your lesson, okay? So what was I thinking? And he's saying, I was jealous and crazy. So the reason he blocked you, because he was feeling jealous in that moment and crazy. And it was how he dealt with it. Okay, so what else do you need to know? So breathe. And I know it's hard because obviously you're getting triggered, you're stressing, panicking. That's how we naturally feel when we get blocked. Because we feel out of control. So you've got to take your power back through breath work. So breathe through it right now. It will be okay. He hasn't forgot you. He's not moving on. He's just struggling with whatever he's dealing with. And yeah, you can connect with him, remember, in the 5D. So you're also being reminded by the universe right now to connect with him in the 5D realm. That's where the power is right now. I hope that helps, okay? Someone said, how many wigs have you got? Go to my channel, Wigs with Liz, and you'll find out. Victor, thank you for the donation. Great to see you, honey. Good morning, Liz. May I have any messages for my beautiful twin and a message for my guardian angel? So what's your twin feeling right now? Curious. Okay, curious again. See how many this, and this is the amazing thing. When I created this deck, there's lots and lots and lots of regret cards in here. And there isn't that many curiosity cards or doubt cards, fear cards. It's more regret. But look what you've got again, curiosity. See, it's been coming out over and over because they're curious what you're doing, what you're up to, who you're with. So watching you. You haven't reached out and I'm wondering why. So perhaps he's wondering, I wonder why you haven't reached out to me. I wonder why. You know, because he's thinking these things. He's curious. So he could well be checking you out online. You know, nervous as well. I'm feeling that card a bit nervous. Okay. Also wondering if you're going to notice he's checking you out online as well. So cards flying out here. Let's see what they are. So you've got the Ten of Wands. He is burdened. He's carrying around some burdens right now. And I feel he would like to talk to you about that. You know, it's like he would love to have a conversation with you about what he's going through in his life. And the Two of Wands in reverse. So these burdens are stopping him from seeing things clearly. And we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel that he is struggling with moving forward right now. So he's connecting with you like he's watching you online, or he's connecting with you somehow to give him a little bit of guidance. So he may be watching your YouTube, or it's like he's feeling he's blocking himself. He knows there's a way forward. He's not sure how to move forward. He's not sure how to manifest things he wants. And it's like I feel he's gaining confidence from you. So I feel he's definitely connecting with you in some way. Now, obviously, I know you're connecting through telepathy, but I feel it's more than that. I feel like he could be watching YouTube or connecting with you in that way to receive guidance about how to remove certain blocks in his life. So it feels like he is being inspired by you. I feel there's inspiration there. And yeah, forgive as well. And we've got telepathy. He's definitely communicating with you through telepathy here as well. And he needs to forgive himself for something. He may even be asking you to forgive him for the fact that he hasn't reached out yet. But I feel you're helping him to release his burdens in some way. So what's the message from your guardian angel? Your guardian angel is saying, be filled with hope. You've got the sun here. So remember, you are the sun. There's lots of blessings around you right now. That you are the light. That you are the warmth. That you're very attractive because of who you are. The person you are, the light within you that shines out of you. So affirm, I am full of hope. So your guardian angel is reminding you that you are filled with hope. And your guardian angel could also be connected with the sun or connected with hope. It's beautiful, actually, because, my guardian angels are called Hope and Sunshine. And you've got hope and the sun there as well. You may even have a sunflower or, leaf as well, flag. Forgive me, fear, these may mean things to you. So, going out in nature as well, you're guided to do that too. Give me lots of fear coming up. So I feel releasing fear as well. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, loving life. That's good to know. May I have a message from A? So what does A want to say to you today? A is saying, I'm sorry for everything I've done. So again, regret there, apologies. I'm sorry for things. I'm sorry for the things I've done. I'm afraid that I've lost you because of the things that I've done, and I'm not sleeping because of this. So if you've been having any sleepless nights, you're connecting with him, but I feel that you may be sleeping well. You're saying, I'm loving life. So it feels like he is definitely having issues with his sleep, okay, restless sleep, or if he is sleeping, he's having vivid dreams because he is sorry for things he's done. He wants to make up for that, and he's worried he's lost you. So again, there's a sense of urgency to fix something or sort things out with you, to make it right. Yeah, spiritual understanding. Experiences create wisdom and strength. So everything you've both been through is creating spiritual wisdom, knowledge, understanding, making you stronger and wiser. And I feel you're in your divine feminine power, and that's making him go within and, really get to the root of what he needs to change. So, yeah, you're grateful to be alive. So that's what you're doing. It's not like, oh, you've got great things going on. You may well feel that way. But, it's like other people, for example, in your situation, may be sitting around wallowing, you know what I mean? But you're saying, no, I'm grateful to be alive. So because you're operating in gratitude, everything's good, everything's healthy, everything feels well. Because gratitude changes everything, as you know. So that's the first step to happiness, is being grateful. And the more grateful you are, the more blessings you have, the more grateful more things you have to be grateful for. So really, gratitude is your superpower right now, and that's bringing in this love for life. However, on his side of things, he wants to fix things with you and sort things out. So what else is coming out here? That's gone back in. So he may well be writing a message out and not sending it through fear. Yeah, we've got pray. So he may well be asking for help from heaven in his own way. But this is also a sign for you. So I feel you're being grateful, you're praying about things, you're talking to your angels, and that's bringing in a change. I hope that helps, okay? Katie, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Any message from him, anything I need to know? How is he doing? So how is he feeling right now about you in the separation, or, when you're not together? How is he feeling? He's curious again. I need to check your social media. It's a need. I need to check. I need to see what you're doing. I need to know how you are. I'm curious about you. And if you're feeling all those things, it's mirrored. Okay, and this is this intense energy. Again, like I've said, many regret cards are in this deck, and the curiosity cards keep coming out today. So the curious, what you're doing, who you're with, and it's bringing in this sense of urgency that you're feeling. He said, I get lost in your eyes. So he wants to look into your eyes. So he may well be checking you up on social media to see if he can see a photo of you, to look into your eyes, because he gets lost in your eyes. In other words, he's saying, I love your eyes. And that came up in yesterday's Channel Them to You and You to Them reading, if you watch that. I'll see you in my future. Okay, so he does see you in his future. He knows you have a future together. He knows that because he sees that when he looks into your eyes, and he gets lost in your eyes. And he wants to know what you're doing. He's curious about you. I need to check your social media. I wonder what you're doing. So what's his karmic struggle? Okay, so because we know he's going through a karmic struggle, he's processing things deep inside of him. So he's struggling with things and he's processing everything right now. This is why he may be quiet, or even when he's around other people, he is quiet. He's doing some introspection. There's no trust between him and the karmic situation either. There's no trust there. And that person is always having a go at him about something. So he feels like he's fed up. He's fed up with where he is. That's why he said, I need to check your social media because I get lost in your eyes. I'm escaping into you. And he's processing things deep within him, okay? That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Patricia Bazari, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, great you alive. Thank you for being here. My next live, by the way, will be Friday. I have a visionary dream about that. This house will be renovated. What does he want to tell me about his return? Okay, so let's get a card for you first of all. What do you need to know? So you feel that you feel good about things because you're facing your truth and your fears, and you know he's doing that too. So the message is, and I feel this is coming from him, I face my fears head on in the knowingness that I'm supported and watched over everywhere I go. So what I'm actually feeling with is, what he wants you to know is he is facing his fears head on because he knows that you're there to support him. And he knows that you're there with him every step of the way. He can feel your energy and he knows he's watched over. So even though this is a feminine card, I feel he's giving you that message. And you're going out in nature. You're saying, I love to go out in nature. You're going out. You may be spending time in the garden as well, or you may be just, out and about in the nice weather. And you're saying, I know that you're with me wherever I go. Wow. So I definitely feel what the message here is as well. I feel that he is doing lots of walking. Because I'm connecting with these 3 cards actually for him more than you. And these are feminine cards. So I feel he is connecting with you in a feminine way. So he's connecting with his own energy, his own feminine energy as well. But he's saying, I'm going out in nature more. Because obviously when we go out in nature, we're more connected with source. So he's saying, I'm going out in nature more because I know that when I'm out in nature connected with source, you're with me everywhere that I go. And it's allowing me to face my fears head on. So there's definitely an element here of him connecting with you through telepathy, but it's more than that. It's the way he's feeling, the way he's thinking. He's calming his energy down. He's relaxing more. And we've got, I'm kind to myself. So he's starting to be more kind to himself by giving himself more of what he needs, which is more of a telepathic connection with you right now. So how is he feeling about you? And obviously you're doing your work, you're having dreams about what your future is holding, all of that. Yeah, he said, I'm sorry for everything I've done. And I feel, going back in. So again, I don't feel it's quite ready yet, or he's quite ready yet to bring it forward in the 3D, but it's being manifested, it is. So we've got, the lovers and the judgment both in reverse. So I definitely feel he's making a decision to follow his heart and to stop worrying about what people think or what will happen. Or I feel like he's coming out of that now. So again, it's like he's coming out of the cocoon phase. The caterpillar's in the cocoon, gets reborn as a butterfly. That transition, that metamorphosis phase from the one life to the next life, that he's coming out of that. So I feel May is going to be a very powerful month for that as well. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D messages from him. So how is he feeling right now today? How is he feeling today? And hopefully your energy is better today. So he's saying, what am I going to do now? So he's in this process of working things out. What am I going to do now? What's next for me? How do I deal with this? What's the next step? So he wants you to know that he is in the process of making decisions. And obviously, you're saying, what are the 3D messages? He wants you to know this. It's not like he's coming through saying, oh my God, I'm so in love with you. And he wants you to know what he's doing. He's saying, I'm working out what I'm going to do now. So it's so important you know that, okay? He's saying, I want you to be happy. So what am I going to do now? He wants you to be happy. And this is also him picking up on your energy, when you go into your pain and you're feeling sadness and you're upset. He's saying, look, I want you to be happy. I don't want you crying. I don't want you upset. I am working out what to do. I'm just learning who I am. So he wants you to know that this whole lesson, this whole situation is a lesson for him to learn who he is. So he can take control of his life. It's not a punishment for you. He wants you to be happy. So he's reminding you that you are on a soul journey. It's about learning and growth. It's not just about being in a happy ever after. And that's something you're learning too. Yeah, he wants to follow his heart. The fear that you're experiencing is only real in your mind. And the fear that he's experiencing about making a change is only real in his mind. So he's got to overcome his fears to follow his heart. And that's what he's working out. I hope that helps, okay? Ramon, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I wanted to know if an Aquarius is thinking about me or has a message to tell me I'm a Cancer. I'm a Cancerian too. So let's see what this person is actually thinking about you. So what is the Aquarius thinking about you right now? What is this person thinking about you? And obviously you are a Cancer, so you have a big heart. You're very warm and loving. This person wants to speak their truth to you. Okay, so they are wanting to open up about something. So what's their truth? Okay, what's their truth? They want to speak their truth. What is that? What is their truth? Okay, what truth do they want to say? Wow, that you're their wish fulfillment. So this person sees you as their dream come true and they want to communicate that to you. That's what they're thinking about. So if you're wondering how does this person see me, they see you as a dream come true. And obviously that can bring up fears of, is it too good to be true? Am I dreaming this? It will bring up all kinds of insecurities within them. But they want you to know that they see you as a dream come true. They're in debt though. There's some kind of karmic debt that may be sorted out. They may be worried about finances. So they may be worried that they haven't got enough. Maybe they're worried they haven't got enough money, or they haven't got enough to be able to show up equally, or there's something to do with finances going on here. So this person could be in financial debt, or could need to sort some financial thing out, or maybe focused on work right now. This could even be how you've met them in some way. But I feel it's more that they want to tell you that you're their dream come true. I just feel they're worried about money. And obviously you don't care about money, but they do. So that perhaps this person is thinking, I just need to be in a better financial situation before I act on this dream, this truth. And that could be for many reasons. It could be because they want to take you out, or just show up equally, or don't want you to know that they're in debt. Okay, because some people get embarrassed about it. They want to take control of that first. So yeah, you are lovable and romantic. So affirm this, okay? I am lovable. I am very romantic. And that allows you to face any fears head on that you have, in the knowingness that you are watched over and supported. So this is also a big sign for you that the angels are watching over you and the universe has got your back. So until this actually happens, you're being protected. Just affirm, I am lovable and romantic. And that's how this person also sees you. This person sees you as someone they want to love and romance. So I definitely feel that's where the money comes in. Not that money is a matter. Does that? I hope you know. It's not like I'm saying, oh, this person's got to have money to romance you, but they want to. You'd be happy, perhaps, I don't know, walking down the street with them. But they're thinking, I want to take you out and do this and this and this. So I definitely feel this person is thinking about that. I hope that helps, okay? Sonali, thank you for the donation. I always have self-doubt. You have any guidance? Well, if you have self-doubt, the best thing you can do is use affirmations, because that will change the way you're talking to yourself. Because self-doubt is the way you're talking to yourself, or programming from childhood and, the way you've been in up to this point. So you change your self-doubt through affirmations, gratitude, the way you speak to yourself. Okay, so let me bring in some affirmations the universe wants to give to you. So what do you need to know? What do the angels want you to know? So you've got one card coming out here. To know that you are desired, okay? So it may be that you have doubt about being desired or being desirable or someone wanting you. Maybe this is connected with your twin. So if you affirm, I'm passionate and sexy, I am desired, it's going to make you feel more confident. So obviously it's not like me just giving you like an affirmation like I'm worthy, I'm valuable. Those are also things you can say. But the angels want you to focus on feeling passionate and sexy and desired, because that may well be connected with the issue here. Because for that to come through. So I'm not saying you're not, obviously if you're feeling you're not valuable, that's also to do with self-doubt. So if you affirm I'm valuable, then you start feeling more valuable and strong. So you respect yourself more. It's like your value increases because you're seeing yourself magnificent. But I feel this is to do with desire, feeling like you want it. So affirm I am desired. I am passionate. I am sexy. And that's going to put you into a higher vibration. What else do you need to affirm or know? What else do you need to affirm or know? Yeah, the angels say do spiritual practices that soothe your soul. So spiritual practice can be gratitude, meditation, breath work, going out in nature, affirmations, listening to nice music, whatever it is that you love doing. It's different for everyone what you love doing. So think about what you enjoy. Could be doing some cards or, but I feel it's more about you connecting with nature, connecting with source, and calming your energy down. So breath work is beneficial, obviously. You only need to do 3 deep breaths in and out and you feel more centered. But work on feeling desired. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for being a member for 4 months, honey. Why do I always dream about moving into a new house with my family? I do want to move, but away from them with peace and love. I need my space, because I feel what you're being shown is that when you do move, you're still going to have a relationship with your family. It's not like you're going to move with them. It's the way your mind is bringing a healing in or helping you to see that when you move, it's not going to affect the relationship with your family. In fact, the relationship with your family will get stronger and more healthy. I feel that's definitely what you're being shown. So it's not like you're being told to move with your family. You're being told that your family dynamic will get stronger, okay? So trust what you feel. So, and I feel that's about move. I feel you're also being shown that it's time. You know that that's what it's time to do. So there may be a reason right now why you can't move in this moment, but you are manifesting it. Yeah, it's time for a change. So I feel what you're actually healing there is in your dream is guilt about leaving them or not being around them anymore. And what you're being shown in the dream is that there will be peace and love. I hope that helps, okay? Geeta, thank you for the donation. What does Anjan want to tell me? We're in no contact. So what does he want to tell you in no contact? So what he's saying is, I just want to hold you again and I'm starting to miss you. Okay, so again, there's that curiosity, wondering what you're doing. So he is curious about you right now and he wants to hold you again. It's like I feel he may have had a dream about this. So holding you close, feeling your energy, your presence, wanting you. What else does he want to tell? But he is starting to miss you, which is making him curious about what you're doing, which means he's going to start checking you out on social media if he hasn't already, and that's going to bring him closer. So he's saying, I promise you union. So you may be seeing the stag. So this is coming out for you to be trusting in the journey right now and having faith in the process, okay, that you will come into union. Yeah, he wants to give you the world. He's having sleepless nights right now. You may be connecting with that as well. He wants to give equally. So the reason why he hasn't yet come forward is because he's working on being able to give you an equal partnership. And that's something he's been struggling with for whatever reason. I hope that helps, okay? CV, thank you for the donation. Wondering about the future of my connection. So what's the future of your connection? So you've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So it will become what you want it to be in time, okay? Let me just see what the other cards are. Got quite a few cards coming out. Yeah, there may be some conflict that's been resolved right now. So let's see what the others are. Yeah, he is definitely going to come forward. Let me just see what the other cards are here. Yeah, so I feel the message for you right now. You're learning to surrender this and let go, which means be okay with when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, because you want the 10 of Pentacles. You want the whole package with this person, and that is being manifested. Just not right at this moment because there's conflict going on. There's something being healed or there's some kind of completion of a cycle that needs to happen. But your person sees what you see. Okay, so you're both on the same page. You have a vision of the future the same that they do. So you both want the same things. It's just they may be trapped in a situation or, they're in like they need to get out of something to be with you. It's like moving away from the past to be free for a new beginning in the future, whether that's what they're going through or what you are going through. And this person does want to come forward. I just feel you're learning to let go first. So I feel it's all being manifested. It's just a matter of divine timing. So what's the future of the connection? What's the future? What you're saying, you're wondering about the future of the connection. What do you need to know? You've got to look at it with love right now. So you may be looking at the situation from a fear-based place, where you're worrying about things, stressing, maybe doubting. And that's why there's a delay or a block, because you're learning to surrender, because you've got to know when it says take a moment to process. Why? Because it feels like you may want it now, or it's like you're receiving it's not going to happen the way you think it will happen. You have to listen to your intuition without the ego. So in other words, there's a delay for a reason. So I feel this no is about a not now. It's not happening now because the other cards are showing you it's coming in time. It's just this conflict being resolved. And I feel that things are going to start moving forward after May. Feels like there's still conflict around over the next 5 weeks. And this could be conflict between you. But I feel it's more likely outside conflict. Things that you're dealing with in your world. Things that they are dealing with in their world. Yeah, look at this. You got the promise. You will be together and you will reunite. So you are going to be together. You've got the promise there. That's the future union. You've just got to have faith and patience in the timing of it. Because you'll get the Ten of Pentacles, just not yet. It's in divine timing. That's why you got the stag coming through. I hope that helps, okay? CC, thank you for the donation. 2 more things. I keep getting these bits and parts of jobs for half term. So obviously, if you're getting bits and parts, it's because the universe is giving you something. It's like you are manifesting. The right thing isn't there yet, but the universe knows you may need a bit more money or whatever it is. So you're being given those things. It's like the way the universe is giving you dribs and drabs that, yes, may not be exactly what you want, but it may be exactly what you need for the interim period, okay? Because I feel you are manifesting something more. So the other, losing excessive weight. So obviously losing excessive weight, when you hold on to weight, it's a comfort blanket. So if you're feeling more confident and more successful and more in tune with yourself, the weight will drop off. Okay, so understand that we put weight on when we are protecting ourselves in some way. Okay, when my dad died, for example, I went up, and I'm not even joking, like 4 dress sizes. And, for me, that was big. And obviously the physical reason was I was overeating, but it was because spiritually I was in pain. So the way I dealt with it was overeating. And literally when I left what I was doing, the job I was doing, went home to my mum's and lost that weight within a month. Okay, and obviously my ex George as well, he put weight on in our relationship because he was not happy within himself. And within certain aspects of the connection, whatever, because we weren't meant to be together. So he was putting weight on. And when he left me, when he walked away, when he left me, he lost that weight in a month. And it's the same thing. I went through that. So I totally understand, that too. Because when you are feeling like there's a void or something's missing or you're in pain, you put weight on. So, or you're shielding yourself in some way. Or if you're not shielding yourself properly. Because a lot of mediums can put excess weight on because they're not shielding themselves properly. Okay? So if you're losing weight, you're saying, if you want to lose weight, or what you're saying there, I'm just like, because I worked out going gym, work, but still, yeah, so you'll notice it coming off when you start feeling more confident and in your power. Because you feel like you won't need to put that comfort blanket on, if that makes sense. So it's nothing really to do with eating, going to the gym, anything like that. It's about you recognizing spiritually you're trying to fill something up inside of you that you have the power to fill up yourself. And then when you get to the root of that and think, okay, what's really going on with me? It's your inner child that's in some kind of trauma or pain, needing love. And when you're giving yourself more love and you're feeling more confident, you'll notice that weight will just go. So just be aware of that, okay? You have power over that. And third, I also feel like calling Jake just to hear his voice. Well, that's because he is feeling you. Okay, it doesn't mean you should. Okay, if you're feeling like that he has to reach out to you and that's part of your mission to let him do that, you've got to release that sense of urgency. Okay, because that moment will pass. You can hear his voice through telepathy. Okay, so what do you need to know about Jake? Yeah, he needs to find a way out. I feel you both do. You need to find a way out of your own stress, the things you're going through, and he needs to find a way out of his own life too, whatever he's going through. So I don't feel it's the right time for you to be together physically right now. So I feel that, it's just, if you reach out, obviously do what's right for you. I'm not saying don't reach out. Everything is a learning curve. However, if you feel like that he has to be the one to make the move, then go and connect with him in the 5D instead. They're giving me feel, let go of fear. I hope that helps, okay? We've got 20 says, thank you for the donation, honey. Will Jack be done with his karmic situation? So let's see what's going on in his karmic situation. What's his karmic struggle right now? So he's saying, I just don't, he knows they're not right for each other. So in the karmic situation, he's saying, I know this isn't right for me. We're not right for each other. I don't feel that we can make each other happy. This is the karmic situation. So he knows that situation isn't making him happy, okay? And he's stressed out over money, so that can also be causing a problem. Okay, so the karmic situation is also money related. So this could be he's got karmic ties to money with this person, or it could be job related. And he's saying it has to be over. So he knows he has to end this, whatever. He knows it. Okay, he's just doing it. Because you're saying, will he be done with it soon? He knows in his head it's over, it's done with. He's just dealing with the money side of it. Because he knows that it can't make him happy and it's not right. But there's some financial tie that's keeping him stuck, okay? So it's financial that's causing a block. So is he going to deal with it? What do you need to know? Yeah, he's trying to sort it out, okay? He's worried about losing something, and, he's a good person as well. Something he's giving to, he's worried about what will happen if he stops giving to that. So it's just about routine, getting out of a routine. But I feel he's worried about losing something or missing out on something. So I feel this is definitely money related. It's all pentacles here. He doesn't want to lose you for sure. And it's like he's asking you not to give up on him. But I feel it's money, worries about money. And definitely March to May is significant for getting to the root of this. So again, trust the love, because he is going to come to you and he does want you. You're the one he wants. Let me just bring in his dark struggle as well. It's just money. It's financial. And he feels ill over it. It's causing him stress. What do we do when we feel stressed? We feel ill. So it's making him feel ill. And that situation is not serving him. He knows that. And you know that. He probably isn't very healthy in that situation. So he's got to release that. But it's money. Okay? So just give him time. And, call an Archangel Ariel to be with him and to help him. I hope that helps, okay? You say, yeah, it's financial, okay? So he will deal with that, okay? T.Y. Brown, thank you for the donation. Well, me and my DM come back together. We have been texted 11:11. So will you come back together, okay? Let's see what the cards are saying here. Let me just have a look. A lot of cards have come out. Okay, you are going to come back together eventually, okay? There is a delay. So eventual positive outcome. This is a yes from heaven. Okay, you'll overcome and you'll have victory over a situation here. So anything that's delayed, because I feel it's like he's in a situation or he's somewhere he doesn't want to be, and he's got to release himself from that. Okay, so it's like he's caught between two worlds. It's like your person is somewhere and wants to be with you. So they're there, but they want to be with you. So you are going to be together. They are going to get through that. They just need to end the cycle first. They need to take control instead of just dreaming about this, wanting this, fantasizing about this, making it actually physically happen and not being afraid of the consequences. Like he wants to take the cup of love from you. He's just in fear about that new beginning or fear about making a change. And that's causing a delay because he wants the love with you and he feels all the love with you. This person feels all that love. He's just repressing it. So this person is holding back because they need to release something first, okay? So the love is all there. So yes, you'll come back together at the right time. You've got to have compassion right now for their circumstances and yourself. So be very kind, loving and gentle about the whole situation and pray about it. Call an Archangel Raguel to bring you back together in divine timing the way you're meant to. You're saying that we've been texted 11:11. Well, obviously, if you've seen 11:11, it's a huge sign from the universe that this is a destined connection. So release fear now. And when you're in the now, when you're operating more in the now, than worrying about the future, what will happen. In other words, be in the moment, take every moment as it comes, breathe through every moment, then you've won. You've won, really. because you're in control of your thoughts and emotions in the now. It's only when the mind starts panicking about things, the stress comes in. I hope that helps, okay? And great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank today and advice? Hope you will reach out. I also hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. And it's going to be a lovely day here today and tomorrow. So again, curiosity. I wonder if you're okay. So he is curious about what you're doing. He is wondering if you're okay. And he is thinking about you. See what I said? You know, for this deck, there's lots of regret cards, not many curiosity cards, and they're coming out. So they are thinking about you. So he is sitting there wondering what you're doing. And obviously this is also you wondering what he's doing, if he's okay. So you are mirroring each other's energy right now. So what else does he go? Yeah, he's preparing for what's next. So again, you've got this separation. It may feel like a separation to you, even though I don't feel it's a separation, but it may feel that way because he's quiet. So he's preparing for what's next. So again, it's this preparation phase. It's like he's in that incubator going through a healing. And you're the lighthouse. So again, the message here for you is to keep shining your light bright. You know, you're the light in the darkness. So keep being you. And that's ultimately going to end what you perceive to be a separation between you. But remember, he's going through the healing of what's happened, like I said. You know, it's not, he wants out of that marriage. He wants out of it. But he's also got to grieve it, which is what I've been saying. You know, so it's like even my twin said to me, I don't know how I'm going to be when I leave my situation, and because he knows he's got to grieve it. It doesn't mean, you know, he wants out of it, but he's got to grieve it. I mean, that's, you know, different now. But what I'm trying to say is, they know they have to have that space. It's like, imagine you were in a marriage for like, I don't know, 30 years, and you got out of that. Even though you'd want to be free, you wouldn't be ready to be with Frank just like that. You may think you would, but you still need some time to get your head together. And that's what he's doing, okay? So the message is you are still the lighthouse. You are still the one he thinks about. You're still the one. They give me that song by Shania Twain. So you must trust the love. And that's what you're learning, remember. To let him come to you. To trust the love enough. Yeah, he's saying I was silly to let you go. He knows he doesn't want to let you go. And he doesn't feel like he has anyway. He's just processing his feelings right now. Yeah, look at this. A powerful healing occurs. It won't happen the way you expect it to, but it will happen. So again, you're being guided to let go of all the expectation and let go. Because you're saying, I hope he'll reach out. So you've got to trust that he will. Instead of saying, I hope he will, say, I know he's going to reach out when he's ready. I know he will. And you know your own magnificence on. So let's bring you some affirmation cards in for you to put you in your power. Yeah. Time for me heals my heart. Now understand that the time he's having for himself right now is healing his heart. So you affirm it for you. The time for me heals my heart. Because you have this time for you. Enjoy it right now. Embrace it because you deserve the world. But you have to be willing to wait for it. So again, the angels are saying, we're going to bless you with this beautiful love. But you have to be willing to wait for it. Patience. You know, I woke up this morning in this absolute panic. I need to contact my twin. Okay, because I had this really crazy dream and I woke up in that energy and I went to my phone, and I'm not kidding, this is true, to write an email, and my email shut itself down. And I was clicking on it, you know, and it just won't open. And I went in, I picked up my daily devotional book, you know, Mornings with the Lord. And today's day is about patience. It says, be patient. And I was like, whoa. You know, and I still feel that urgency right now. You know, it's like an urgency. Don't know if it's coming from him, it's coming from me, whatever. Definitely feeling it collectively today. So you've got to breathe through that. You know, it gets overwhelming. Go for a walk, go in nature, do something spiritual. I hope that helps, okay? Mr. Fat, thank you for the donation. What's coming in my love life? So what's coming in your love life? What do you need to know? What's coming in your love life? What's coming in your love life? Okay, wow, love. Okay, the cup of love. This is a relationship. Okay, now I feel that this is the relationship with you first of all. Something is coming, by the way, between now and June. So I feel June is going to be a powerful month for you. So affirm I'm loved. I am loved. The more loved you feel, the more love will come into your life. And I don't mean just like romantic love. I mean love, just feeling loved by heaven. Feeling the love around you. You know, when you feel that, you just feel supported and safe. So there is a cup of love that's been offered to you. So a new relationship is coming into your love life. Now, this could be a renewed relationship with your person who is becoming someone brand new. Or if you are manifesting new love, this could symbolize a new relationship for you. But he's showing you a new love is coming. Okay, and it's because you're working on you. So focus on becoming your own best friend. Focus on becoming the love you want to see in your life. Be the love of your life. Be that person. Affirm it. I am the love of my life, because you have to be. So affirm, I am loved. And just allow this cup of love to fill within you, and that's going to come outside of you as well. So fill up your cup of love, and then that love will show up. And I feel if you start working on this now, you're going to either be in a relationship by June, or something is going to be happening in June. I hope that helps, okay? Hope, thank you so much for gifting a membership, honey, to Kimberly. Means so much, and I can see you've donated as well. Just going to do AJ's donation before you, though, because AJ's first. So AJ says, hi Liz, any messages from A? So what's the message from A for AJ? I see you everywhere. So he is seeing you. A is seeing you everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Being reminded of you, maybe seeing your name or something about the connection. Seeing you everywhere. Because they see you in the future. I see you in my future. So I see you everywhere, and I see you in my future. So your person cannot escape the thought of you. Cannot escape you, because the universe is saying, hey, this person is your future. You need to do something about it. So the universe is getting your person's attention everywhere they go. And your power right now is patience. So you've got to be patient and have faith that the universe is doing its job. Okay, that the universe has got this under control. So patience is power. So again, if you're feeling all this urgent energy, it's collective right now. Breathe through it and affirm, patience is my power. Have faith in the timings, because it's all coming together, okay? Your person is well aware that you are meant to be. So Hope, thank you for the donation. Hope says, thank you so much. You're wise. I'm not sure if you're talking to me or anyone else there. Have I already answered a question for you? I've got no idea. So what I want to do is, as soon as I answer a question, the angels take it away, you see. It's like the pensieve in Harry Potter. So I'm not sure if you've just donated there, if you have a question. Can one of my moderators let me know, please, if Hope's got a question or if I've already answered, because I've no idea. Okay, because I can't see anything there. But I'll keep an eye out. So thank you for that donation, honey. I've got Elizabeth says, hi Liz, how is my twin doing? Have a great day. Thank you for the donation. So how is your twin doing right now? How is your twin doing? I shouldn't have gone into that situation. Okay, so whatever situation they are currently in, or they went into, they know they shouldn't have done that. Okay, so they're apologising to you for that and wondering if you've moved on. So curious again, look at this, curiosity. How many times are these curiosity cards coming out? I think there's like 5 curiosity cards in this whole deck. And it's amazing that, you know, they're coming out. You know, only like 5 cards in this whole deck. So let me just see how many there are. I'm just curious to know how many there are. Or 5 or 6. I know there isn't that many. Okay? Oh, I don't know how many there is. There might be, I don't know, 8, 9 cards, something like that. But what he's saying is, I'm wondering if you have moved on because I've gone into that situation, whatever that situation is. So there is regret there, worry, you know, sense of urgency to sort something out. So what else does he want to say? Yeah, you turn me on and you make me feel complete. So this person is well aware of everything you do for them. You know, you tick all the boxes in every way. So I definitely feel your person's had a lot of time to reflect on what they've done. And now there is a lot of regret there, wanting to make it right. Yeah, working out what to say, deep in thought. So your person wants to come forward and communicate to you because they're focusing on that desire as well, fantasies of you. So they're having fantasies about you, vivid dreams. You're on their mind, they're deep in thought about you. So I definitely feel that the next action step is a communication. So have we got any timeline around that? Okay, we've got 2 of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles. It's definitely something that they are manifesting, maybe even something you're manifesting. They've wanted this since February. So since February, your person's been more focused on you than they've been in a while. So February to July is when this has been manifested. So you could hear between February and July, or around, like, from July, but I feel it's like it's already been manifested now. I hope that helps, okay? So I don't know if Hope has got a question, or if anyone could see a question, or I did answer, I'm not sure. I'll keep my eye out though. So thank you, Hope. I do appreciate that donation. I am aware that there may be a question you need. What I might do actually is just pull you another card. So let me pull a card for Hope. Okay, let me pull a card, because I think I might have answered your question. I've got no idea. I just get so enthralled in what I'm doing, you know. So the message for you is that you have the power to change your circumstances. Oh, there you are. I'm cool on oh, thank you. Well, look, you've got the Ace of Swords, which is about moving beyond any mind fear, or, you know, anytime you go into a fear or worry or stress, that you can overcome it with the power of your mind, taking back your power, knowing that you are safe. So you have the power to change your circumstances. You have the power to see things differently. You know, you have the power. It's like you coming through as a magician saying, I know when I change the way I'm looking at things, everything in my life changes. So we're only stuck, remember, in our mind. So you have the power to allow anything to unfold and happen with the power of your thoughts. I hope that helps, okay? Giselle, thank you for the donation. Ismail, Abe coming forward. Oh, there's some fear around that. Is my Abe coming forward? Let go of fear around it, okay? Because when there's fear, it causes a block energetically. So there is a delay right now because he's gaining enlightenment, and there is a separation. It's how it's meant to be right now. So this separation you're currently in, or this delay, it's happening for enlightenment. So I know it's ripping you apart and you're missing him really badly, and he is missing you, but he's going through enlightenment. He's going through transformation. Without this time, things won't move forward. So it's as it needs to be right now. So he will come forward at the right time. It's not yet, okay? So you've got to have faith right now in the lessons being learned during the silence, okay? The sanctuary. It's like a sanctuary right now. So the lessons are being learned. It's look at this divine timing and compassion. So try and have compassion for this healing he's going through. Have compassion for yourself, which means give to yourself at this time, fill up your own cup, and have faith that he will come forward in divine timing. That's what you need to know, okay? Wow, look at that. I just held the divine timing card up in 20s, but I know it's all in divine timing. But will we be together again as a couple? You've got divine timing. You've answered your own question there. I know you've donated, so I'll get to your question, but I feel that was a huge synchronicity that I held that card up at the exact moment you asked that question, okay? It's all about divine timing. Timelines are guidelines. Jazzy, yes, thank you for the donation. And will my business be okay and continue to run? Okay, will your business be okay and continue to run? You've got let go of fear. It's fear causing problem right now. You're in your head, okay? Which means you may be over worrying or overthinking or stressing about it. The angels say you have the power to turn this around. So I do feel it's going to turn around. It's just right now there's a lot of fear there. We've got, things are going to turn around. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to turn around. Okay, you have the courage to face this. You are the Queen of Wands. You made this happen. Okay, you made this happen. You have the power to continue this business. Okay, you are strong enough to allow your business to carry on. You've got this is powerful what you've got here. You've got 3 queens coming out. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, who is the independent queen, who is successful, who has money, who makes things happen. And you have the Queen of Wands, who is the confident person, the queen who is, making that happen. It's like you're being shown it. You can make this happen. You made this happen, and you will continue to make this happen. It's the ego causing problems because it doesn't feel balanced right now. There's an imbalance, whether it's an imbalance in finances or in the responsibilities. Something is out of balance. And I feel you're allowing the ego to cause problems. Everything you're going through is causing lessons. It's happening for lessons and growth. So there's lessons there. So, okay, will your business be okay and continue to run? Yes, eventual positive outcome. So it may be a struggle, and there's someone delivering something here, leaflet, okay, leaflet dropper there. So that could be a sign. Maybe you need to get leaflets out, or you need to do some, marketing. I'm trying to think of the word there. You may need to do some marketing because everything happens for a reason. Someone posting a leaflet, maybe there needs to be some marketing of your business, or You need to think about how you can perhaps get it out there a bit more. But this is eventual positive outcome. What you want eventually happening. And they're giving me ringing in the ear, which is downloads. So you're also receiving downloads about how to get this going. I don't feel it's going to shut down or anything like that. It's going to eventually be everything you want it to be. You've just got to get out of your head, be patient, and take action. And I feel you're receiving ideas or things you're hearing about what to do. It could be about marketing and having faith that this will all move forward. Okay, so I am feeling it will balance out whatever it is, and it will bring the money in eventually, because the Knight of Pentacles is a yes. It's saying it will be okay, yes, it will continue to run, but you have to have patience. I hope that helps, okay, and trust and believe in yourself. Veronica, thank you for the donation. May I get a message from Mike? Let me just pop this away. I have so many decks of cards on the table. So what's the message from Mark? Okay, sorry, Mike. Mike, what's the message from Mike? Got Mark coming through as well for someone. Okay, right now he needs to process his feelings. Okay, he feels like right now he can finally process what he's going through. He can finally process his emotions, his feelings, without feeling overwhelmed or pressured. So it feels like in the past he's felt overwhelmed or pressured in this connection. And this has nothing to do with you. This is how he feels himself. So it's like he's taken some time out to process things. And it's like he's saying, finally, I can process things. So it's like he's got to a turning point where he's working things out. And it feels like a relief. Okay, he feels relieved that he's working things out now. He's gaining clarity. This may also be, since we've come out of Mercury retrograde. I love it when you dance. Now, dancing is about being free of inhibitions. So I feel it's like he's saying you've relaxed about this, and it feels good to me because I don't feel overwhelmed or pressured now. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you overwhelmed him or made him feel pressured. He did that himself. But you may have relaxed your energy and he can feel it. So it's like he said, I love it when you dance, means I love it when you let go. I love it when you trust me. Yeah, and he's working out as well. This card's moving at the bottom of the deck here. Why did I act that way? Why did I act that way? I'm trying to understand why I acted that way. And he loves it when you're more relaxed about the connection. Okay, love it when you dance could also be him imagining you dancing or slow dancing with you. Dance is also about the way you connect with each other. The way you entwine your bodies and the way you are. But there is magic in this situation right now, like a beautiful dance. So what I'm feeling with this dance is when you let go, it's like the universe creates it. It's the dance of the universe, okay? The dance of the twin flames. So ask Archangel Raguel to harmonize things and he will bring you back together. So I feel he's a lot, clearer now about things. There's more clarity there, which is showing you that in time he's going to move forward to you. So I feel he's feeling a lot clearer. So is there any timeline about him coming forward or anything you need to know or any shifts here? He's feeling like a big burden has been released and he's finding balance right now. So whenever was happening in his life, he may have gone through a big challenge or something big that's happened to him that's caused him a lot of mental pressure or mental confusion. And now he's coming out of that. So I feel a big burden's been lifted. He's feeling relieved. And now all he needs to do is balance his energy to be able to step back forward into your life. I hope that helps, okay? Judy, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how was my DM feeling today? So how is your DM feeling today? He's saying to you, I'm wondering if your life is better without me. So again, there's that curiosity there, but this is more like a fear, a worry, a doubt. What if your life is better without me? Why haven't you reached out? Am I that easy to forget? I don't want you with anyone else. So he's in ego, he's in fear. What if, what if, what if? Okay, now this could have come on overnight, these fears, and it's creating an anxious energy and an urgency to be in touch with you or to see what you're doing. So it's like he's saying, I don't want you with anyone else. What if you're with someone else? What if your life is better without me? Panic, okay? Am I that easy to forget? Why haven't you reached out? What's going on with you? So there's a curiosity there, and that's because you're in your power as a feminine. Okay, so whatever you're doing, keep doing it because it's put you into a position of power. Yeah, you're choosing to look at this in a higher way. So what you've done is change your perception, and that's turning everything around. It's making him turn around and chase you in a way. So what he's saying is, he's saying, I've been watching you. So he's been watching you, whether it's been online or through astral visits or however. He misses your friendship as well. So he's missing talking to you, and he's saying, please forgive me. So I do feel he's going to come forward with an apology in some way, because he wants your forgiveness for something, but he's missing your friendship, and he's watching you. He's weighing his options, as in, how do I move forward? When I say weighing options, I don't mean you and someone else. What I mean is, he's weighing his options up about how to make his move. He wants to move forward. And I'm feeling that collectively today, really strongly. So, yeah, he wants to open his heart. It's like he's shut his heart down for whatever reason, and he knows he shouldn't have done that. And he wants to open his heart to you. So he's gathering the courage right now to open up and move forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ashwini, thank you for the donation. Do you know, I knew that you'd donate again, because you're not allowing yourself to believe in the love. So it's like your fear saying, I need more guidance, when you've been given the guidance. You're saying, does he have clarity with whom he wants to be with? He's already told you that you're the one. You're not allowing yourself to trust or believe in it. Okay, so obviously I don't mind you donating again. I just wish you'd actually believe in yourself a bit more and trust the love a bit more, because that's your lesson. Until you do that, he's not going to make that decision, because you've got to be completely steadfast in the knowingness with unwavering faith that you are his person. And you're saying, who does he want? So you're not believing it. He said to you today in this reading, from what I can remember, because obviously the angels take it away, he was saying something about I'm working out what to do or something like that. So, he knows what he wants. He's already come through and said that he wants you, but you're not allowing yourself to believe it. Okay, that's what so it's like you're saying, does he want to be with her? And you're putting crying faces. So you've got to take control of your own energy right now. It's your own energy that's sabotaging today, because you're in pain, thinking, oh, he's happy with her, he doesn't want me, comparing yourself. So the angels say, yeah, look at this. It's time to take back your power. You've got to take back your power today. Enjoy your freedom right now. You have the power to be free. He's not free. He's trapped. You're free. Enjoy that. Affirm, I love my freedom. Doesn't mean you want to be single. It means you're enjoying the time that you've got right now for you. And you pay your own bills. So this is really about you knowing your own power. You're in your power right now. You're not relying on anyone. Now, there may be people in your life that you talk to and connect with and rely on, people who are there for you when you need them. But what I mean is, you are a strong, independent person. It's only fear that's causing illusion. And that's what you're doing. He's facing up to his darkest fears, and so are you. So obviously you're mirrors of each other. So he's facing his darkest fears about leaving that situation, and that will be triggering fears in you. Okay, and I don't need to pull cards on whether he's clear about who he wants, because he knows it's you. He's already told you that many, many times. It's about you not believing it. So let's bring in a dark truth. What's his dark truth to you? So he's saying to you, I want you. I want you. There you go. That answers your question. Who does he want? He wants you. Can't answer it clearer than that, can he? I can't help wanting you. Your energy excites me. Your body and mind turn me on. I want you. He wants you. He's learning though. Remember, he's learning his lesson. That's what I spoke about in your previous message. He's saying you are unique and special. And I've never met or known anyone like you before. You've opened me up to things I never knew were possible, like the power of this love. You have opened my heart to the truth, and I am grateful. Okay? So, and I said to you, didn't I say to you, you want a love message? Well, this is a love message, but understand, they're not always going to give you I'm in love with you, because you're saying, what's going on with you? What does he want to say to me? He's saying, I'm working it out, okay? And he's saying, let me message you. Look at that. He's saying, I'm planning on what to do. I'm planning on what to say. It's like he's saying, don't rush me. It says at the end, don't rush me. So, this is about your inner battle right now. I hope that helps, okay? Lily, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, why do I feel anxious lately? I can't sleep and I barely eat. Because you're picking up on this collective energy of the masculines wanting to take action. The curious, the worried, the stressed out, you're picking up on that. So what's coming through? Yeah, your person wants to hold you again. And they're regretting a lot of things. So you'll be picking up on that energy. What else do they want to say? You are the one. So your person is well aware that you're the one, they want to hold you again. And that's why you're feeling this way. It's affecting you because you're going through ascension as well. You're preparing for the next stage of your journey. So the message is, understand that in this delay right now, while things are delayed, there's enlightenment taking place. Okay? That you're being enlightened, they are. There's a big creative energy around this for something new to come in, something new to be built, like a new beginning. So as soon as you go into that anxiety, recognize it and understand that anxiety cannot live in the present. It can only operate when you start worrying about the past or the future. Give me fear. So fear-based energy. So what brings you and pulls you back into the now and pulls you out of anxiety is breath work. So wherever you are, whether you're at work, whether you're at home, whatever you're doing, when you have that feeling, take a moment to take 3 deep breaths in and out, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then when you've taken them, say in your mind, I am safe. I am safe. Everything is working out for me. I'm exactly where I need to be. And if you're still feeling anxious, call on Archangel Honiel to bring peace in, okay, to calm your mind. And you'll take control of that. Now, you're saying you can't sleep. So call on Archangel Raphael, call on Jesus to help you to rest, and recuperate. And the thing is, even if you're lying in bed, I know if you're not sleeping, it's annoying, but you're still resting your body in some way. Remember that you're still resting your body. So your body is still getting something that you need, even though it's not completely able to rejuvenate. But being in bed is okay. And you can't eat. You'll eat when you need to. It's like Jesus saying you'll eat when you need to. And the thing is, as what we tend to do is we do eat more than we need anyway. It's like what Jesus said, eat minimally. It's why people do fasts and all that. We don't need to eat at half as much as we do. We're just a very blessed people. We have access to food. And so you can survive on, the bare minimum anyway. It's like I'm trying to say, you're not going to pass out, you're not going to be ill, you'll be okay. You'll eat when you need to eat, put it that way. But it's because you're off your food because of the anxiety. So once you get that under control with breath work, you'll find your appetite returns. Okay, but we do tend to eat more than we need. It's not because we're greedy, it's just because we've got access to it. It's like, and I was watching not long ago, I can't remember what it was, but it's the long version of the Jesus, whatever it was like a big long Jesus thing. And Jesus says in that, eat minimally. Like we do, and it got me thinking about things like we eat 3 meals a day, we eat these things, snacks, whatever. We don't need to eat all that. Obviously, it's nice to, and it gives us energy and everything else, but we don't need to. So you'll be okay. That's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, let me pull you a Raphael card actually about the physical stuff you're going through. What do you need to know? Yeah, you are loved. The answer is to know that you are safe and loved, which I've just said. And cut out caffeine, alcohol, or any other drug. So, if you are drinking coffee or caffeine or, alcohol, maybe it's time to cut those things out. But the answer is to know that you are safe and loved. And that's what you affirm when you breathe and say, I am safe. I hope that helps. Okay, let me have a drink. Have a drink of water. Okay. Min, thank you so... No, I've got Victor first. Sorry, I've got Victor, then Min. Min's donated for Byron. Thank you so much, Min, for doing that. But I've got Victor first. Victor says, please answer for Byron. Okay, so I've got people donating for Byron. So let's see where Byron is. I'm so sorry, but might it be possible to ask a question? Of course, honey. I don't have a penny to my name until Friday. Like I say, I'm really sorry, guys, that it might seem like I'm focusing on the donations, but understand, I have a limited amount of time to come on. When people are donating, it's an energy exchange. So if I could answer every single person in this chat today, I would do, but I'd be live for like 10 hours. So please understand, if something's resonating with you, it's for you. It's not me being greedy. It's just that I do prioritize donations because they are an energy exchange, okay? But obviously I want to help everyone. If something's resonating with you and it's not directly for you, the angels are giving you that message. So it's all possible for someone to donate for me. I'm sorry, I don't like to ask. So, but the thing is, you don't ask, you don't get. And you've had donations there. So what's your question, Byron? I can't find your question. Oh, there we are. What's going on today? I've been going through so much anxiety this morning, as Alice all right. I've picked up on it this morning. Big time. Everyone here is going through it in some way, shape or form today. I can guarantee if you are a true twin flame and you're watching this, you'll be having some form of anxiety today. Because what you're sensing is the curiosity from your person wondering what you're doing. Have you moved on? What's going on with you? They're feeling that they're missing you. You're picking up on that. You're missing them. It's like this nervous energy about what's going to happen because something is shifting. It's because something is shifting as we're moving towards the full moon. It's like the universe is creating the way to bring twins back together. Okay, so what you're feeling is a shift. So obviously to bring you back together there has to be some kind of action. So that's why all these feelings come up. And what you're connecting with, Byron, is what we're all feeling right now, which is what the hell is going on? Okay, it's all this energy. So let's see what's going on with Alice. So what's going on with Alice right now? She's apologising. I'm sorry for everything I've done. So she's feeling anxiety about the things that she's done that may have caused this conflict or this silence or whatever's going on between you. She's taking responsibility for her actions and wanting to come forward with an apology. And you're sensing that and picking up on that, okay? So she's saying, I'm sorry for everything I've done that's caused problems in the connection. Yeah, she's doubting herself and she's checking you out. So if you're on social media, she's saying to you, and again, this anxiety, it can't hurt to check out your social media, can it? Yes, it hurts. In other words, when we think, oh, it'll be okay, I'll just check the social media, and then we get triggered by something, it does hurt. Okay, and we have to deal with that trigger. So she's seen something or she's been trying to connect with you on social media. If she can't connect with you, that's hurting her because she hasn't got access to you. If she has got access to your social media, something's hurt her. Now, this isn't saying you've put something on that's hurting her. She's just hurt because she's not with you. She's thinking about you. She could have just seen a picture of you and she's like, oh my God, I need him. I want him. My heart's craving. So understand, it's not like you've done something on social media that's hurt her feelings. She has been triggered by everything because she's been guided to reach out to you and you're sensing and feeling that energy. So let's get an answer from above. So understand that what you're feeling right now is natural and pretty much everyone who's a twin flame will be experiencing this in some way. Look at this, you are protected and safe. So remember, while there is still a separation between you, or while you're not together, okay, there is a protection there. Okay, so you're being protected. That's why you see rainbows. That's why you see 444. You say, I do want to say to Alice, please don't doubt if you wish to message. Please, I'd love to hear from you. Yeah, so contact her in the 5D. Meet up with her today in the 5D. It'll calm you down for one. Okay, so go and have a 5D hour connection with her. Breathe, call her in, say, I love you. I love you. Don't doubt my love. I'm here when you're ready. Okay, it'll calm you down as well. So you are protected and safe right now. That's what the angels are saying to you. She will come forward when she's ready. Okay, so all the signs and synchronicities are showing you the truth. Remember, any rejection is a redirection. It's not a rejection from you. It's because something better is coming in. A better time. You're going through ascension. So this is all a form of ascension right now. That's why breathwork is so powerful and understanding. And you're gaining understanding of why you're experiencing it, which will also calm you down. And it will redirect you to have faith. I hope that helps, okay? So big thank you to Victor and Min there for donating. And what I'm going to do, because I've got 2 donations there, I'm going to do a collective card. So I want you to pick a number 1, 2 or 3. And I'm going to pull a card from what your person wants you to know. Okay, so 1, 2 or 3. Pick a card, 1, 2 or 3. What does your person want you to know? 1, 2 or 3. This is for everyone watching. 1, 2 or 3. Little pick a pile. 1, 2 or 3. What's your number? Let me know in the chat. Okay. What's your number? Just making sure I haven't lost it. Oh, I have lost it. Oh, no, it disappeared there. So we've got 1, 2 or 3. Okay. 1, 2 or 3. Pick your number. 1, 2 or 3. 1, 2 or 3. Okay. Number 1. I wonder if you missed me. Curiosity. Your person is curious about you if you picked this card. Wondering what you do. Wondering if you missed them. Now, you may well be thinking that too. They are thinking the same thing. They could be looking you up on social media. They could be thinking about you. a lot, you know, looking through photos of you, but they are curious about what you're doing. So this is a huge sign that there is an action going to be taken, because they are curious and that leads to an action, okay? If you pick number 2, they want to hold you again. So they're regretting what's happened between you. They want to make it right. They want to fix it. They want to be in your arms. They want to hold you again. So again, this is another sign about incoming communication. Pile 3, they was jealous and crazy. So they may have done something that's been because of their ego. Jealous, acting crazy, doing crazy things. That can do things like making them ghost you, block you, disappear, so they can balance their energy again. So I feel your person may need a little bit of time to balance their energy because they're feeling a bit jealous and acting crazy. Okay, so I feel 1 and 2, there's more likely to be a quicker communication. I feel like there's more delays around number 3 because they know they need to get a hold of their ego. I hope that helps, okay? 20, I know I'm calling you 20, but it's easier. Okay, 20, thank you for the donation. I know it's all in divine timing. Will we be together as a couple in September or before September? So again, we got the divine timing card coming out. So let's get some timings. So is there a particular timing for when you're going to be together? Okay. Is there a timing when you're going to be together as a couple? Is there a timing? They're telling me divine timing, but again, timelines are guidelines. So what I want you to do is when I give you this timeline, if it comes out, I don't want you to focus on the month or whenever the timeline is, because if you do that, you're not going to do the work. I've been there in my own journey years ago. I focused on a month and all I did was focus on that, and I didn't do my own healing work. And then it got to that month and nothing happened, and I was like, oh, okay, so don't do what I did. Okay, let me be what not to do. So is there a month, okay, when you're going to be together again as a couple? Do the angels want you to know anything? It's going to take a while, okay? So what the angel's saying is you've got to be patient and trust in divine timing. Now, the dog is a symbol of loyalty. It'll happen in the morning. The angels are very clear. Look, they're not giving you a timeline because it's in divine timing. That's why when you asked your question, that card was coming out divine timing. It's going to take a while. Now, it doesn't mean it's going to take years and years and years and years. You may see it as taking a while. You could see 3 days as taking a while. Do you see what I mean? The angel's saying it's going to take a bit longer than you think. That's all. Doesn't mean there's anything wrong. Your person is loyal to you. And they are thinking about you. And they are dreaming about you. Okay? And it will happen during the morning. So it very likely you could receive a message or something in the morning. Now, I don't mean in the morning as in tomorrow. But it will happen during the morning. There will be like during the morning itself. So the morning can be anything from midnight through to midday. So it will be happening during the morning. And remember what the message is here. Every day is an opportunity for something to happen. So it could happen quicker than you think if you stop worrying about the when. So I'm not saying you're like obsessing about the when. I just feel you need to surrender it. That's your lesson right now. Instead of thinking, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? So let me see if I can get any other timelines. Now we've covered that. Any other timelines? Yeah, it's going to happen. You can't tell you when. He's going to come forward and offer everything to you that you want. It may be after June. So I feel it won't happen until June or onwards. So June onwards I'm getting, but I'm not getting a specific timeline. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation. Archangel Michael's advice is to reporting to authorities. I have evidence. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? Or Saint Michael, as you call him. So what does he want you to know? What's the advice as to reporting to the authorities? I have evidence. Well, obviously do what you feel guided to do. But if you're connecting with evidence and things to do with authorities, I recommend you call an Archangel Jeremiah. Okay, because he is like a legal angel. He's like having a lawyer with you. So, first of all, Archangel Michael is saying, I am with you. And you are obviously calling on him constantly. And he's saying, I am with you, okay? Do not get stuck in fear. It will hold you back and cause you pain. So, again, you could be stuck in fear about something that's happened or, maybe wanting some kind of justice for something here. So, you may be stuck in the past about something that's causing pain. It's causing you problems that you need to perhaps release and let go of. So Michael's saying, call on me and I will give it. just reconnected and disconnected there. Call on me and I will give you the strength to face it with faith. With me by your side, you'll never feel or be alone. Okay, that's what you need to know. Christine, I'm doing your message now, okay? This is your message. Archangel Michael is saying, do not get stuck in fear about this situation. It will hold you back. So I feel that's also about you letting go of the need for an outcome or for something to happen. You've got to let go of something you may be holding on to, okay? He's saying, call on me and I will give you the strength to face it with faith. With me by your side, you'll never feel or be alone. And also call on Archangel Jeremiah because he's like having a lawyer by your side, okay? And you've got dusk. It says, be grateful for the many blessings of this day. Give thanks for everything good and bad. And go to bed with peace in your heart and your slumber. So maybe you want to hand this evidence in to the authorities and that will help you to sleep better. But then let it go. And let the authorities deal with it instead of holding on to fear about it, worry, or going over and over and over things in your mind. I feel what Michael's trying to say is you need to release it now and have faith that God sees all. God is the true judge and he sees everything. And he will bring karma to everyone who needs it in some way, including ourselves. We all get our own karma. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hi, there's any message from Gabriel today? So what's the message from Gabriel today for you? He's saying, our love is eternal. I just need space right now to heal. So the message is very powerful. He was saying he does need space. However, he feels the bond very strongly because you've got eternal bond. So it doesn't matter how much time has passed or what's gone on, that connection will never die because it's got strong roots. So the love between you is eternal, even in the space, even in the silence, even in the separation. So he wants you to know he does feel that. And he's saying, I hope you don't hate me for blocking you and pushing you away. I shouldn't have blocked you. I know I didn't handle it the right way. So what he's saying, did I handle it the right way? No, I didn't. I hope you don't hate me for pushing you away, blocking you in any way. I just needed that space to heal. And our love is eternal. So I feel like he does regret the way he handled things. However, he did need that space. And he did what he thought was right at the time. So again, that's a big message there about forgiveness. The message is listen. And that's also being there to listen. Listen to your angels. Listen to your intuition. To listen to him when he comes forward. Your birthday brings power. So there could be something happening around your birthday. Release fear now. Okay, release fear now. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you to release fear now. And there could be something happening around your birthday. It's going to bring power in somehow. So there could be a message or something happening around your birthday. I hope that helps, okay? Infinity, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I'd like advice for love, general, and career. So let's bring in a card for love. Let's bring in a card general. Card on the floor as well. And about career. Now, obviously, general can also mean love and career. Okay, let's see what comes through. So for love, we've got this is not the end. So if you feel like something's over, it isn't. It's not the end in love, okay? Whether it's with the person you're connecting with or maybe you're worried thinking, you know, am I ever going to be with anyone? This is not the end in love, okay? In general, a big change is coming. So this could be a big change in your love life or a big change in your career. But generally, there's a big change coming for you. And about career, let go of the struggle. So there may be struggle around career, shine bright, and that will manifest your dreams. This no is a not now. So if you've been receiving any no's, it's perhaps because something better is coming. So respond to this with love. So I feel ultimately the message is a big change is coming. And this is not the end. I hope that helps, okay? E777, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, a message from DM. Still quiet. I'm still unread. Feeling that he is thinking about me as I go into random sadness songs off the charts right now. So what's he thinking about in this silence? He can't forget you and he's wondering why. Why can't I forget you? I'm doing everything I can to try and distract myself and I'm still thinking about you, okay? And I've let you down so badly, I'm sorry. So he is in regret about that too. And I feel that's why you have this random sadness because he does feel like he's let you down. So it's not like he's tried to forget you, but I feel he's been trying to distract himself and he can't. He's saying nobody compares to you. So it doesn't matter where he is, who he's with, what he's doing. He knows that you are the one, that nobody will ever be, for him like you are. He'll always be in love with you, no matter what, okay? And he's craving you, body and soul. And that's also what you're connecting with, especially with the songs. Kiss as well. So you might hear a song from Kiss. Is there a band called Kiss? I think there is. Or songs about being kissed. Or, maybe Kissed by Prince or something like that. But I feel this is why you're receiving messages in music. So the messages in music, what are they trying to say to you? There is no need to worry. Look at that, okay? There is no need to worry. He asked, I was disappeared. He's processing, that's all. Don't take that personally. There's no need to worry. That's why you've got this card coming through. They are healing their addictions, toxic habits, or toxic behaviour. Because obviously he feels like he's let you down in some way. Doesn't want to do that again. He wants to have a family with you. So family could be kids, or it could be bringing kids together. It could be just creating a life together. He wants that with you. And he's coming back as someone new. So he's transforming himself to become this new person. Yeah, look at this. This moved on top. They miss you like crazy. And there are big changes taking place. That's what you're being shown through music. I hope that helps, okay? Lise, thank you for the donation. Will it be okay to go on a date with another guy? Do whatever you feel guided to do. Okay, if you want to go on a date with another guy, there's nothing wrong in there. It just means you'll probably realise, why am I doing this, okay? Just for fun. And obviously it will show you that you are attractive. It will show you that you are lovable. So you may feel that will assist you. But remember, you get that from self-love anyway. You get the things like that from connecting with your inner child, not from someone outside of yourself. So ask yourself the question, why you're wanting to go on a date? Is it because you want something long-term? Do you really feel like you are going to end up with your twin? There could be an underlying reason behind this, okay? So just for fun, I really like him. It would be good to be distracted from always thinking about Ellie. Help me to let go, but I'm afraid. I feel the fear is there because really, you want to be with Ellie. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with going on a date. Everyone has to deal with it differently. That's personally on my journey something I wouldn't do. But that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. It's just, at the end of the day, you know what you want, you know what you need. So if you feel you need some fun right now, then go out with this guy. It may turn into a really great friendship with this person. You may realise, well, I don't actually want anything intimately with him, but I want to get to know him as a person. So you may get a good friend out of it. Okay, so there's absolutely nothing wrong with doing what you feel you want to do, okay? And you are single, you're not doing anything wrong. So, should you go on a date with this person, the angel's saying follow your heart. Listen to your intuition. That you want this person to be everything you want him to be, but he's not Ellie. And I feel you will realise that, because that's what we realise. No one compares to our person. But it will make you feel confident and sexy and desirable. And that may be what you need right now. You may even be able to give equally to you, and that's nice. But I do feel that you may not be able to follow through on certain things. So you may feel weird about a kiss, or, he may be offering you what you want, but you may be a bit defensive. So balance your energy. It will help you to release any burdens or fears. So I feel the message is go for it. I feel you'll get a good friend out of it. I don't necessarily feel like it's going to have a happy ever after, because that's with Ellie. But, there's nothing wrong with dating. Don't ever listen to anyone who says, oh, you should be completely true to your twin. If you're single, okay, if you're not together, at the end of the day, you have to do what's right for you. Everyone's journey is unique. Everyone's journey is different. Some feminines are completely loyal to the twin body in that way. Some people aren't. It doesn't matter. The soul connection is still there. Don't ever make anyone make you feel like you're doing something wrong, because you are doing what's right for you. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. What's coming towards me in love? Will it be a chance to be in a relationship this year? Okay, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Queen of Wands. Okay, as long as you're being you're going to attract what you need in. So the message isn't about will you be in a relationship this year. It's about you becoming the person that you want to be this year. Be sexy, desired, because you feel that way. So work on feeling what you want to bring into your life. Bring in the passion in yourself. Focus on, do I feel good today? How do I feel? I'm excited about life. This is an adventure today. Go out and do things for you. Get the relationship right with you, and then you'll attract what you want in, whether it's a relationship or anything else. So will you get a chance to be in a relationship this year? I feel like I'm using the wrong deck, okay? You've got the King of Swords. Your person is making decisions. So I feel that you already know the person you want to be with. They're giving me fear, but there's some fear around that because maybe it isn't moving forward right now. Because they need to take a mask off and apologise. And I feel you'll sort it out with this person this year when you believe in yourself. However, you know, a relationship, it can be very challenging when you are a twin flame and you want a new love because you're meant to be with your twin. But what you're doing is gaining strength and abundance, and something could happen around Thanksgiving. So it doesn't matter whether you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, okay? If you're giving thanks for your life, if you're being grateful, everything's going to manifest for you. Everything's going to come in for you. However, what I feel this is, something could well happen around Thanksgiving, the actual date itself. So something could come in around November here. But I'm really getting this more about you being grateful for things, giving thanks for everything you've got now, and just allowing things to come to you and not worrying about, am I going to be in a relationship this year? Just focus on the relationship with you and the relationship with the Creator, the universe, the higher power, whoever you connect with, and then everything else will move into place. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just check my phone 2 seconds. So I'm waiting for a call off my landlord. 20 has emailed me as well. Thank you so much, honey. So I've had a couple of emails. Let me just check something else as well. Just bear with me a second. I'm waiting for something to update on my phone. It isn't doing it. It's so weird. So weird technology, don't you think? Okay, we're going to do a message for Alvin. Thank you for the message, Alvin. Thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Any messages that Kay wants me to know? So how is Kay feeling right now? How is Kay feeling? Okay, I shouldn't have shut you out. Okay, they know that. So if they shut you out, if Kay shut you out, she knows she shouldn't have done that. Okay, so she said, I shouldn't have shut you out. How do I sort it out? How do I resolve it? How do I change it? What do I need to do? And the Kundalini is rising because you make her very happy. So I definitely feel she may have had a vivid lucid dream about you where you've made her very happy. And that's a very intimate dream. So I definitely feel there's lots of intimacy going on in the 5D. And lots of, sexy dreams happening. And that's also making her want you more. She's saying, I have a deep inner knowing that I love you. So she does love you. She knows that deep within herself. I feel she's working through a lot of emotions right now and processing a lot of things. So she wants you to know she is realising things. A powerful healing is occurring. Okay, you just need to look again. So I feel this again, whenever you go into fear or worry or stress, it's about looking again and remembering there is a reason for everything that happens. So you've got the Page of Cups. She will come forward and communicate. There is going to be a communication. Just have faith in the when, because she does want to come forward to you. And and I feel all these dreams and all this Kundalini rising is making her more and more aware of that. So I definitely do feel things are shifting forward for the two of you. Yeah, you're 5D connected right now, even if you don't realise it. She is definitely connecting with you in the 5D through dreams, through the feelings, the energy. So it's only a matter of time until that 5D shifts into the 3D. So work on the 5D connection. I hope that helps, okay? Suresh, thank you for the donation. Thank you, Victor. Victor's on the ball today with my keyboard, with the keyboard warriors coming in. Thank you so much to all my moderators. Suresh, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. Can I get love messages from Harry? Love messages from Harry. What does Harry want to say? Why haven't you reached out? Am I that easy to forget? Now, maybe this is on your mind. It's mirrored. This is how they are feeling right now. There's a lot of curiosity going on. So, wondering what you're doing. Yeah, wanting to reach out, and it's hard. Okay, you've got to pick that card up, got to go under the table. So your person knows they need to take action right now. You make them very happy. Okay, and they want you to know that. So, and this is why your person said, am I very easy to forget? I thought I made you happy. So there's regret there. So, and it doesn't mean you should rush in and say, yes, you make me happy, blah, blah. It means they're working through this in their own head, in their own way. 3 of Pentacles, 5D connected again there. So connect in the 5D while the tower falls. Your person needs to go through a tower right now. the chaos, the upheaval. It may be something they're physically going through in their world, but I feel it's more emotional, towers. Worry, stress, worrying. Have you forgot me? Why haven't you reached out to me? What are you doing? Who are you doing it with? I thought I made you happy. You make me happy. Coming to all these understandings and realizations. So the power right now is to connect with this person in the 5D and reassure them in the 5D that you're not going anywhere, that you love them, and it's safe for them to approach you. Yeah, you've got to put your trust in God right now. I hope that helps, okay? Francense, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I get a message from my DM? So what's going on with your DM today? This is for Francense, okay? We've got curious. I wonder if you've moved on. See, again, curiosity card there. What you're doing, who you're doing it with. Have you moved on? So your person is very likely looking at you on social media or trying to see what you're doing online, wanting a new beginning. I hope we can start again. So it's only a matter of time until a communication comes in here, asking for a new beginning or a fresh start. Your person wants that with you. Yeah, there's a tower falling in their life as well, especially if they're already in something. Okay, something's falling apart there. They want commitment with you. They feel like the connection with you is falling apart. They want to make up for that. They may have walked away from something or about to walk away from something to be able to be all in with you for a new beginning. So if they are in a relationship or if they have been, that's falling apart so they can start again with you. Okay, so I feel something's ending for a new beginning with you. It's coming in very clear there. Let's get one more card from the masculine here. What else this goes? This could be a karmic ending. Yeah, they're afraid of losing you. So they're going to reach out, okay? And they want a new beginning. But I feel the after, it feels like it's already happened. But if it hasn't, it is in the process of coming. Okay, letting go of something to be free. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, thank you for the donation. I dreamt of my ex despite prayers to release him. He and Sasheen in there, same dream, why? Closure, purging. You don't need to know why, you just need to know for some reason it was come up into your subconscious and it's been healed. Okay, it doesn't mean anything like, oh my goodness me, is it going to come back or anything like that. It's about the releasing. It's like your subconscious is going through a healing. I had crazy dreams last night. You know, honestly, if I told you what they were, you'd be like, what? Well, your subconscious is working through certain things. So getting pain in the neck and head on the right side is just related to Sasheen. It's about change. It's about what you're both going through. So how is Sasheen feeling right now? He's saying, I needed space and now I've waited too long. So again, he worries he's taken too long. You know, well, this has taken too long. And it's something he's worried about. He's seeing you everywhere. Everywhere he goes, everything he does is reminding him of you. And he's thinking, have I waited too long? Okay, I needed this space to understand and process. So I do feel he is wanting to reach out to you, okay? Yeah, trust and use your intuition. He said, I hope it's not because there's feelings for my ex. If you had feelings for your ex, you'd know about it. Okay, you'd know. If you got feelings for your ex, I don't feel you have. Okay, if there is any unresolved feelings, that's why it's coming into your awareness. But I don't feel it's like you want your ex back. Okay, so you have to trust and use your intuition right now, and that's what you've been guided to do. You're saying, yeah, no, I don't. Well, there you go. So I don't feel it's there at all. I feel it's like maybe even healing things that you did, you know, like in your subconscious about the way you were treated in that relationship or even the way you treated them, or it's like a closure. You know, it's okay to dream about exes. It doesn't mean anything bad's going to happen or there's anything that you are wanting with that person. It's just the way that your ego is healing things in your subconscious. So trust and use your intuition when you're connecting with Sasheen, because it's like you know, oh, I'm sure this neck pain is connected with changes he's making. You know, I'm sure this head pain is connected with him. So trust in that, because that's true. And what he's really worrying about is he's taken too long, okay? I left him for dear and I felt guilty. Well, there you go. I feel that the guilt has been resolved. It's a form of absolution. So the Empress, I'm abundant. So remember who you are. This again reminding you of your power as the Empress here, that you're going through a cleansing. So I feel the white dress is connected with cleansing. So I feel it's all connected with closure, cleansing, releasing yourself of things. There's no need to feel guilt. So you're releasing certain things in your subconscious mind. So I feel it's a good sign, really. You know, it's a good sign. So what else do you need to know, Naina? Okay, big changes coming, and that's why you're having neck pain. So respond to this whole thing with love right now and understand this no about Sasheen as a not now. So in other words, the fact that he isn't reaching out now, it's a not now. It's not a no, it's a not now. It's like you're thinking, oh no, he's not communicating, he's not doing this or that. A big change is coming, even if it's not right now. So respond to everything you're going through with love. And if for any reason your ex does pop up, okay, because sometimes when you have a dream, they tend to pop up, just understand that it will be for closure purposes, okay, and respond with love. I don't mean respond with love as in, oh my goodness, I mean like, be kind, you know, and friendly and end it, you know, the way it needs to be with amicability. Is there even a word, amicability? You know, in an amicable way. But I don't feel that's going to necessarily happen. I feel it's just your subconscious purging things. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Messages from Adam. So how is Adam feeling in this silence? He knows he's let you down. He knows he can't forget you. And he's also saying, I'm thinking about myself. So I don't feel he's in a relationship. Is that the only card that flew out there? I think it was. Yeah. I only have to think about myself. I don't feel he's in a relationship. I don't feel he's with anyone else right now. I feel he's single. So he only has to think about himself. And that's also part of the issue here, because he does quite like his independence. He does quite like spending his money his way and doing his own thing. However, he can't forget you. You know, and he can't. It doesn't matter how much fun he's having, what he's doing. He can't forget you. And he knows you're where he belongs. But he also knows he's let you down and he's got to face you, and that scares him as well. So what he's trying to tell himself is, oh, I'm happy by myself. I'm okay with myself. I'm okay. But really he knows he wants to be in a relationship with you because you have the firework effect. You give him the spark. And he's dreaming about you every night. And you may be dreaming about that too. Maybe you have a dream and there's fireworks in there. But the firework effect is a spark. He's dreaming about you. He can't forget you even in his dreams. So he knows he's being guided to you. Is he going to take action? He's completed a cycle. So this could be he's come out of something and now he's single. And he has the ability now to pursue you. Or the capability now to pursue you. And I feel that's what his intention is. But again, I can't give you a when because it's all manifesting now. I hope that helps, okay? Infinity, thank you for the donation. May I have a message from RC? We are acquaintances with an unexpressed soul connection. He's loyal to his present situation. Would he take action? I'm okay either way, just curious. So, what does RC feel about you? He's asking you for time, okay? If you give him time, he's going to show up. Okay? He's saying nobody compares to you. So don't worry about this other connection. Because he knows that that person isn't you. So he feels like nobody compares to you. You just got to give him time if you want him. He's apologised and I'm sorry for everything I've done. And that will be because of the way he is in this current situation he's in. He's saying we are magnets. So he feels the connection just like you do. You know, he feels the soul pull just like you do. He's aware a lot right now in his current connection that that person is not you. But he needs time to deal with it. So I feel if you give him time, he's going to come forward and this is going to move forward. Okay. He's seeking answers, clarity. He's doing a lot of deep thinking right now, processing. He's in hermit mode right now. So he is trying to understand what he's feeling and he wants to come forward. June, something could happen here. So he could well come forward with an offer in June. Okay. It could be a flirt. It could be, you know, let's go for a drink. It could be something like that, okay? Something innocent, but also something that means something. Yeah, like a sweet offer. So I definitely feel he wants to, and that's what's coming. June is going to be significant. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, I'm at the top of the chat. Wow. Karina with a K, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. For Donna, see a question below. So, Donna, write your question. Hi, Liz, it's Mark's birthday today. Happy birthday to Mark. Are there any messages from him to me? So what does Mark want you to know on his birthday? So Mark is saying, I miss our friendship. He's missing talking to you, wants to talk to you today. So if he doesn't, he wishes he could. And he's saying, I'm sending you love. So he's energetically sending you love today, even if he isn't communicating physically. But he is missing being around you. So it's like if he could have the perfect birthday today, it would be with you. it would be spending the day with you because he misses your friendship. Remember, it's friends united in love. It's not just about kissing and making love. It's about friendship. It's about the partnership. And I feel that's what he would love to do today. Okay, so whatever he's doing today, he's thinking about you. Yeah, it's driving him crazy. Driving him crazy, can't be with you right now. Okay, so he's missing your friendship. He's sending you love in his own way. And, I don't know whether you've reached out or whether there's going to be a communication, but he definitely is wanting that, okay? So, yeah, ask Archangel Gabriel today for help with creative ideas. So you may actually be feeling creative today about something, and it's up to you, which is about you working on your creativity. It's also up to you how you feel. I feel you also know it's up to him to take action. So you may be saying to him through the 5D, it's up to you to come to me and change your life, or show me how you feel, or reach out. And things you've gone through in the past, in this life and in other lifetimes, has taught you what you needed for the here and now. So in other words, you are quite capable of handling this day because of the things you've been experiencing, because of your power as a divine feminine, but also because you are a warrior. So yeah, allow love and romance into your life. It is coming, even if you're not sharing this particular day. And, enjoy your freedom. Again, this is like, I love my freedom. I pay my own bills. I do my own thing. It's like he's well aware that you are an independent person. You've got your own life, and he does really respect that as well. And I feel that he wants you to know that he does appreciate that when you come together in union, that you're going to be equals. And I feel that's such a huge thing for him. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Message from DM, please. Thank you, Liz. So what's going on with your DM today? What if your life is better without me? Worry, fear, what if? Stressing about things, wondering what you're doing, who you're doing it with, if your life is better right now without them there. And I see signs about you. Okay, so your person is constantly being reminded about you through signs, synchronicities, things they're seeing in their physical reality. And it's making them more curious about you, more curious about what you're doing right now. And they are also doing a lot of work on themselves. So working on their body, their mind. So working on their inner strength and their outer strength to feel more confident and more emotionally stable when they come forward to you. Okay, so your person may be down the gym, or your person may be eating healthier, or looking after themselves a bit better. And also because they're worried that you're moving on, or your life is better, or there could be someone else around you. So they want to look the best and be the best. Yeah, they're definitely going to come forward. So you're definitely going to end up with this person, by the way. The Knight of Pentacles is a yes, eventual positive outcome. So I do feel that you're going to end up with this person, and they are going to take action. It just may be taking a while. I feel your person is gathering the confidence and strength to be able to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Seong's Domain, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I merged with myself a few nights ago the same way I merged with my twin. Can you confirm my intuitive nudge about moving this August? So what do you need to know about moving this August? What do you need to know? 5D connection will bring clarity. So whatever you're doing right now, which is this merge meditation, that's how you're going to gain the clarity about what to do. So I feel you know intuitively what the right thing is to do. And you've got in winter things will heal. Now, in winter, this can mean the move could perhaps be around, moving towards the winter. Okay, so you could well move in August, and then you might find that during the winter months, like December, January, February, there is more of a healing. So it feels like that could happen. But what I'm connecting with this is the winter can also be silent times. So I feel that this is about you going within for the answer. It's like your angels are saying you already know the answer. You just need to get it from within yourself in the quiet times. But I feel this could be connected with, I'm getting December, January coming through. So I'm not saying you're not going to move before. It just could be that that's when there's a healing with this move, or something heals in some way. So you've got let go of the ego. Okay, so the ego could be causing problems, and you've got a new relationship here as well. So this could be connected with your relationship, or it could be bringing in opportunities for a new relationship. It could be the new relationship that you have with yourself through this move. So I feel it's like a good move. It's something that's been offered to you from the universe. You just need to get out of your own way with the ego. And I feel that it could happen I've got December. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen in August. I just feel I've got December and January is a more powerful energy or a more powerful time for some. So maybe you move in August and then by December you feel settled, you feel healed, things feel better. You know, but I feel you need to go with him for the answers. Like the angels are saying to you, you already know. You've just got to allow yourself to trust in that. Okay, let me just bring you one more card through. Yeah, 9 of Wands, don't give up on your dream. And again, this is September. Okay, so maybe if it doesn't happen in August, you may feel like giving up in September, but don't, because it will happen. So take it out, it resonates with you. But again, timelines are guidelines. So I feel you've just got to allow things to unfold. I hope that helps, okay? Red Flower, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Love message for my twin, please. So what's going on with your twin right now? So your twin is saying to you, again, look at this curiosity. I'm thinking about you. Looking at you, wondering what you're doing right now, okay? And also, I love you so much. Beautiful, okay? I love you so much. I am thinking about you. I'm thinking about you because I love you so much. That's what they're thinking. What else is going on? What are they feeling? What are they feeling right now? Okay? You make me very happy. And I made a wish and you appeared, and that made me very happy. So your person is well aware that you are their wish fulfillment. You are their dream. They were praying about you and dreaming about you, and you've turned up in their life. So the surrender stage, look at this for powerful, because it's gone right under the table. And this is the reunion card. So you've got surrender. You're in the surrender stage in your journey right now. So you can pray about it and give it to God, and that will lead to the reunion. You will reunite. If you're seeing 222, that's showing you the universe is guiding you back together. Okay, so you're in the surrender stage right now, and that surrender stage will lead to a reunion. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you, Victor, for looking after the chat for me. Okay, we've got some crazy people coming in here today. So let's do a message out the chat then. We're going to do a message for Jacinta says, hi, Liz. Last week I went to the city where P works. I think he saw me. Did he see me? Why am I seeing 2014? It's the year we officially met. Well, obviously you're seeing that because it's the year you met. So you're being reminded of each other in that way. You're being reminded of the power of the love. It's the way the universe is getting your attention. He said, I'll never let you go. Okay, I'll never let you go. The reason why you're seeing 2014 is because he's never going to let you go. You can't move on from this connection, even though it's now 2025. Okay, and at hand on heart, I can tell you that I've been on my journey for 27 years. I met my twin in 98. Okay, so you can't let go of each other no matter what comes along or who comes along. He's dreaming about you every night. So I feel that if he did see you, okay, he was dreaming about you. It's activated a dream. Okay, let's see if he did. I see you in my future and I want to hold you in my arms. Did he say? I'm not necessarily feeling like he saw you, but he sensed you. Okay, Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I don't feel he saw you, but he sensed you. Okay, and that's pretty much the same thing. And since then, he's been dreaming about you, and he's had a dream where he's seen you in his future, he's held you in his arms, and he said to you, I'm never going to let you go. And that's the reason why you've seen 2014. I hope that helps, okay? Enchanted Moon, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I applied for a new job yesterday that I really want. What do I need to know about my career? So there's a decision coming in. You're not going to miss out on what's meant for you. You've got 55. So you may be seeing 55 or 555. There is changes coming in and you've made the right decision. I feel this is a message for you that you've made the right decision. I definitely feel that you're not going to miss out on this if this is meant for you. And the angel's saying focus on what you do want instead of what you don't want. So let's bring in another career card here. So what else do you need to know about career? Yeah, we've got investment. So I feel like this is a wise investment, this career that you really want, that you've applied for, and you've got shedding. So remember, the wood snake is doing what the wood snake needs to do this year, getting rid of anything not serving you, getting rid of anything that you need to let go of so that you can invest in something new. So I feel there's a new investment coming in. So in other words, investment isn't just about putting money into something. It's about what you invest your time and your energy into that brings something special in. So the angels say you are starting to outgrow your work situation. This is why you're making changes. set higher goals and standards for yourself because you work well in healing and medicine. So again, healing and medicine can be light work, to do with things that you enjoy doing, the things that you love to do. So this is about you connecting with your spiritual side and investing in that. Even if you have to learn something new or make big plans, the angels say when you take a risk, it will, it'll pay off. So I feel a gamble will pay off. So remember, I feel this is a good move, what you're doing with this career. Just dropped a deck on the floor there. So I feel that it's definitely a good move. And you could well hear about this because that was a lunar tarot I've just dropped on the floor. I'm going to grab it actually. But I feel there could be something happening between the full moon and the new moon. So you may hear about it around this time. So you've got the Queen of Wands, okay? And you've got the Hanged Man. So there may be a delay. Again, full moon to new moon, something could come in. Remember, if any reason you don't get it, then there will be a redirection to something better. Yeah, what's coming through? Let me just see what that card is. It's gone back in there. So yeah, you got the 8 of Coins, withdrawal. Now, the 8 of Coins is about hard work. So it's about what you put in, you get out, really. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, success coming through. If you put the work in, it's going to be successful. The angels are saying to you, whatever you put the work into will be successful. And I feel that something could be happening between the full moon and the new moon. So if there is a delay, don't worry about it. Don't, worry. Be confident and know the right thing is turning up. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Patty, thank you for the donation. Work reading. What do you need to know about work? What do you need to know about work, okay? So you've got real passion and relationships. So it feels like and these cards moon as well. You need work that you're really passionate about. Oh, okay. So the work could be a bit shaky right now. And it could be a bit shaky because of relationships at work. Maybe there's some shakiness going on, which means there could be some issues around relationships you've got there. But I feel, and this could also be about love. Maybe there's a relationship that brings passion up for you. So that you could be involved with someone at work. Or there could be the opportunity for that to happen. But I feel the angels are saying, don't waste time doing something that may feel like a dead-end job to you. Instead, focus on a true passion. Something you really want to do. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you deserve. And I feel this is also with other people. So I've got a love, even though there's a work message, I also feel there's a love message here. Where's the real passion in your relationship? That's where the power is. And there may be an opportunity for you to work with others, and that brings real passion in for you. So you may work really well with other people, being interacting with people. So that could be like customer service. It could be helping others in some way. Just the rapport you have with people. So the people you connect with, you have the opportunity to bring real passion in to what you're doing, and that will help other people. So the angels say, make choices with extreme care. Think about what you want. Think about what you want to do. Why would someone come in and say, go for chemotherapy? I mean, have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? And, honestly, I've just got people come in and say the most awful things. And what they don't realise is they're actually creating that in their own life. Okay, what an awful thing to say, okay? So, God sees all. That's all I'm going to say to you. So I'm sorry to interrupt your reading there, honey. But, people need to really check themselves before they wreck themselves. We've got short term as well, and we've got new life. So it feels like you may be doing something right now in the short term that's going to lead to new life, okay? So I definitely feel there's a new career coming in for you, and it's going to bring new life in for you. So you're going to feel reborn in this new career. You're going to feel real passion for it. You may even have great relationships from it as well. So there's a fresh start coming in for you. It says you're going to be called to bring a new perspective to things. You may get a tempting new job offer, and it's going to bring fireworks in. So I definitely feel you could be doing something now that's short term that's going to move you towards something long term. That's the message, okay? That's what you need to know. Okay, message coming through. What should we do then? I'm not from Wales. Someone said I'm from Wales. I haven't even got a Welsh accent, obviously. I'm going to do a couple more, then I'm going off, because I've been doing like 4-hour live streams, like 3.5-hour live streams. So it's nice that, I can perhaps do a little bit less today. So if you want to, if you've got a question, now's the time to put it in the chat for me. So I'll wait to see what comes in. I'm going to do a card for Karina, actually. So what does Mark want to say to Karina today with a K? Okay. He's curious about what's going on. So what he's saying, and you may be wondering why he hasn't reached out yet, because there's this message, you haven't reached out to me and I'm wondering why. So I'm feeling this is really your energy, that you're saying you haven't reached out and wondering why. So, and he is curious about you. And I feel this is because you can feel him watching you in some way. Even the resemblance there in the picture, don't you think? From a distance, maybe. But it's like you're saying you haven't reached out and wondering why, because you can feel his energy. So you can feel perhaps he's looking at you online or he's watching you online in some way. You can feel that and you're thinking, what? So why haven't you reached out to me? And he's saying you probably won't ever speak to me again. So he's worried about you not speaking to him because of the things that he's been putting on social media. The things connected with his life that may have brought triggers up. He's worried about that. So obviously you're going to speak to him, but I feel like that's a real fear he's got there. So what else do you need to know? 5D connection will bring clarity. So obviously that's the power. And you know that he is telling you in his own way that he is watching you and he wants to reach out. There's a powerful healing occurring. So I feel the 5D is creating a powerful healing right now. And I definitely feel that he is watching. He's trying to work out whether he should reach out, whether it's the right time. And you feel that energy. Are you going to reach out? Why haven't you? I'm wondering why. Because you can feel it. You feel something's coming in the physical. And it's like, the tower's falling in that connection he's in. The tower's falling in that situation. He's being guided out of that. So that karmic ending is coming. You can feel it. You can sense right now that something is shifting in his connection or in his life or in his journey. And I feel he's preparing to reach out in the physical here. I'm learning who I am. And you're helping him in the 5D to get the strength to change. Give me fear. Yeah, I can sense something's changed. It's like he's the closest to connecting with you physically than he's ever been here. Yeah, divine timing. It will all happen at the exact right divine time, and it's starting to come. Okay, I don't know if he's got a watch like that as well. That's what they're showing me. He's wearing something like this. Okay, and that may be another sign there. But I feel this is definitely a huge message about something coming, and you can sense it, and you're wondering why he hasn't reached out. Because you can feel him watching you. I hope that helps, okay? Maria, thank you for the donation. Hi, love. How is S thinking and feeling towards me? So how is S thinking and feeling towards you right now? I've already done collective messages, Yashi. I might do some more in a minute, though. He said I can do what I want. So he's kind of in this energy right now. I can do what I want to do. He's feeling relief about that because he can do what he wants. So again, I feel like this is a single energy. It's like I can go where I want to go and do what I want to do. So he is relieved about that. And that doesn't mean that he wants to stay single. It's just this, I can do what I want today. So maybe he's got a free day or he's off work or he's got time for himself. I can do what I want today. It's like that kind of, like a child saying, I can do what I want to do. It's like that, that's how he's feeling right now. And he's saying, I should have told you the truth about my feelings. I know I didn't handle it the right way. Okay, because he's saying, did I handle it the right way? No, I didn't. Because I blocked you. I shouldn't have blocked you. So whether this is blocking you on social media or just pushing you away and not telling you how he feels. And now it's like he's saying, well, I can do what I want. It's like what I feel here is he's trying to justify not being with you. It's like he's saying, well, I can do what I want. It's like he's weighing up, being on his own or being with you. It's like he's saying, well, I can do what I want. And it's fear around not being able to step up. It's like, am I good enough for you? What if I fail you? What if I let you down? What if you push me away? What if you don't want me? Right now I can do what I want. What if I can't do what I want? Because I feel restricted in some way. So I don't feel it's like he feels like you're going to, take his freedom away or anything like that. I just feel like he's in fear, and it's the way he's justifying not reaching out to you or not opening up to you or the way he's behaved. Like, I can do what I want. He knows he's being childish and he knows the love is real. And he's saying, I think about you all the time. I'm thinking about you. So he is thinking about you. Yeah, he's single now. Yeah, and I feel that's what he's saying. I can do what I want. But it's also like the way he's trying to justify it. And if you're saying you're not single, okay, then obviously this is another way that he's justifying it. Well, I can do what I want. You know, it's not like he's saying that to frustrate you or trigger you in any way. It's how he's dealing with the situation. And he does wish that he told you the truth about how he feels. But the thing is there as well, if you're not single, then obviously you've got to address your own situation. You know, because things won't move forward either while there's a karmic situation, or it won't move forward the way that you want it to. So he is thinking about you. He is trying to justify why he's single and that that's okay. But he is working on self-love. And that does open all the right doors. And obviously, the more you work on you, it opens all the right doors. So what do you need to know as well for you? In time, the magic will come back in. So in time, there'll be the magic. Magic will happen in time. So again, this can be about you coming together. You just need to trust. And I feel that, you know, if you're not single, then obviously you need to address that too. And think, well, what do I need to do in my life right now? What do I need to deal with in my own situation to be able to be free enough to pursue this connection? And we've got 3 of Wands and we've got the 2 of Swords in reverse. So anything that's stuck is going to shift. So things are shifting and moving forward, which I know you can feel. Okay, Yashi's saying, I love the purple one. This one or the dream one? Which one? Which one? Okay. Karina says, may I ask where you bought? Do you know, I bought this yesterday, actually. It's pink vanilla from New Look in the UK. But I saw it yesterday. I was out and about yesterday. Just went out just to get out the house to take my mind off everything. And I went for a Costa. And then I nipped in New Look and I couldn't resist. I got another one as well. This one. Okay, this is the Intuitive Soul Love Oracle. And obviously I've got the Intimate Soul Love Oracle. I've got the feminine edition and the masculine edition. Okay, here. So we're going to bring in a message then from the masculine. I love it. Yeah, I love it too. It's really, I mean, obviously, you know, it's quite short. So, I mean, I've got a dragon top underneath here. You know, obviously, if I was like in my 20s, I'd probably wear it without a top underneath. Or if I got like a denim skirt on, you know, something like that. But, you know, for just around the house, just wear my over a top like. So, oh, let's pick a card then. Pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3 collective messages. What does your person want you to know? 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. 1, 2, or 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So if you want, I've got 4 as well. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. I've got 4 messages. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. You may want to take all 4 messages, but we've got 4 there. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Pick your number. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 1. Karmic situation is a lesson. It's preparation. No, they're not going to stay in that. So if there's a karmic situation, karmic person, anything that's in the way, that's a lesson. It's preparation. And they're not going to stay in that. You've got to know. So if you're thinking, are they going to stay in that karmic situation? The answer is no, okay? So that's being healed and released right now. Number 2, we've got, I want to hold you close to me. So your person is having very vivid fantasies and dreams about holding you close to them. This is what they want to do. They want to be in your arms. They want to feel you, okay? Number 3, I want to undress you. So a lot of Kundalini rising between you, a lot of heat. They want to undress you. They may have had a dream or a fantasy about that. And number 4, I want to share the good times and the bad times. So this is about commitment, marriage, being together in that way, the end result. You know, I want to share the good with you, the bad with you, the ugly with you, all of it. So I feel that's a big message about commitment in the future, possibly a marriage. I hope that helps, okay? Raluca, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from B and what is going on in our connection? Last night I had vivid dreams with him and I had vivid dreams too. So a lot of anxiety and anxiousness right now. Breathe yourself into the now. So he's facing his fears at his own pace right now. So he is facing his fears. He's doing it at his own pace. He is relieved about that, but I do feel that he does want to move forward, okay? So he is facing his fears. So I don't feel this would be the right time for you to reach out to him, even though you may feel anxiety about it. Maybe you're feeling urgent about it. He's saying only you will ever do. He knows that. He's coming to this realization. So if you're feeling anxiety, there may be some passion there. Yeah, the signs show me that we belong together. So he is seeing signs about you as well. And he's saying I love the sound of your name. So he's seeing signs about you. So maybe hearing your name or seeing your name around. You're being reminded it's eternal love, so you don't need to rush it. Trust instead, have faith in the journey. Look at that vivid dream. So the vivid dreams are reminding you this love is eternal. You just need to trust right now. And I definitely feel what the message is about is about releasing, because if you're feeling the urgency, if you're feeling like a sense of urgency to reach out or communicate or to make something happen, it's coming from him. However, he needs this space right now to work through his fears. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Blue Synchronicity, great to see you, honey. Hi, Liz, may I have messages for my Aries man? What's going on with him and what's next? Grateful to have you, great to see you. He's saying, please forgive me, I just want you to be happy. So I do feel he wants to come forward with an apology. He wants to make you happy. He knows he's hurt you in the past. He knows he's let you down. And he wants to make up for that. And something has been created and released with the moon cycle. So obviously releasing with the full moon, something being created with the new moon. So there could well be a big shift happening around this new moon cycle. This next moon cycle. I hope that helps, okay? I've got, our Tiger says, current feelings of Pallavi for Sandeep. So what does Pallavi thinking? I will get there. So whatever you're waiting for to happen with this person, it will happen. He will get there, okay? And he's saying, I am learning my lessons right now. So I feel you've got to give this time, okay? Because what he's saying is, I will get there. I will be able to express myself to you. I will be the person that you want me to be. I'm just learning my lessons first. So I feel you've got to give this person time to be able to open up to you and love you the way you want them to. They give me a little bit of fear, okay? Yeah, everything is different since they've met you. So you've changed their life and they want you to know that, okay? They can't go back to the person they were before they met you because they now have these feelings for you. And those feelings are undeniable. I hope that helps, okay? Brittany, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Austin announced he's going on tour this summer in a post on Instagram. He watched my story the other day. Is there any messages from him he would like me to know? So that's exciting. He's doing that, So what do you need to know? And there's been sunflowers coming up a lot, okay? So we've got the moon in reverse. He is really happy about this tour. He feels like it's going to be very good for him. I feel like it's going to be very therapeutic for him as well. Okay, so it's going to be a healing journey for him. So he's reflecting on that right now. It's what he's thinking about. It's giving him strength, peace of mind. It's helping him to feel strong. That's what he's got something to focus on. And he's got that vision of it. I possess the power to shape my future. Peace of mind has given me strength. So I feel he is very, very focused right now on that tour and on what he needs to do to make that happen. He's got vision, he's got focus, he's reflecting on things. So I feel it's helping him to move out of any darkness or any fear or any struggle. Okay, so he's actually in a good frame of mind. He's got clarity there. Okay, there's your card. Yeah, honesty and truth. And I feel like he wants you to know that. It's like he wants you to know that that's his truth. And I feel the message for you is relax, because you need to relax about the journey right now because everything's in divine timing. Let's pull you a card from here. So it's like he's focused now on his tour. That's what he's focused on. He's focused on his work. And it's good for him. So yeah, he's making decisions about that. So he said, my decisions are guided by justice and truth. Honesty and truth. So this is a big message about coming out into the open. I feel him being able to be more focused is going to help him to be more honest and open with you about things as well. And we've got Seven of Swords in reverse, where he's been back and forth and maybe, dealing with that other person, whatever's been going on. I feel that's coming to an end. So I feel from July, he's going to be able to step out of anything that's been challenging him. I navigate challenges with wisdom and discretion. So I definitely feel that July is going to be a turning point in your connection for honesty and truth. So how is he feeling about you right now? I get lost in your eyes. He loves looking into your eyes. So if you put pictures on social media or, he gets lost in your eyes. Your eyes are the windows of the soul. I talked about that in yesterday's reading. What else does he want to say? Yeah, messed up. He knows he messed up and he wants to make it right. And it feels like this is to do with substances or alcohol or his lifestyle, and he's getting back on track. So I feel what I need to share with you is he's getting back on track. That's what he wants you to know. So he's able to be honest and truthful with you about the way he feels. I hope that helps, okay? And he's watching you because he likes looking in your eyes. Okay? It's crazy to say we're going to keep looking at his picture. Yeah, because your eyes are the windows of the soul, so you're both feeling that way about each other. Okay? Mariana, great to see you. Thank you for the donation. Message for my health and a message from Em. So, what does Em want you to know? What does Em want you to know right now? I get lost in your eyes. Okay? I have to release the past. So he's releasing something from his past right now. But he gets lost in you when he looks into your eyes. He can't get enough of you. He's releasing something. And he's saying he knows he loves you, whatever's going on. He has a deep inner knowing of how he feels about you, even if he's releasing something from the past. Give me a block there. Block's being released. Okay, let's bring in a message about your health. If there's an issue with communication right now, it's because he's dealing with something from the past. You may be stressed about letting this love in some way. So the angels say, let this love in. Yeah, there's a recycle lorry going down. It's emptying the garden bins. So this could be a big message about something being healed from the past as well, recycling something. So allow the love in and relieve stress. So it's stress that's causing your health issue, whatever it is. So the treatment is to allow the love in, maybe have a scream, because scream therapy releases any heartburn or any acid reflux, anything to do with this area. And screaming can also be if you feel like everything's getting to you. A calm mind creates health. So calm your mind down. Listen to your body, what your body needs as well. Your body may just need a rest right now because chaos causes disruption. So I feel whenever it is you're going through with your health, it's stress related. And if you calm your energy down, then it will release that stress and that will make you feel better. I hope that helps, okay? And Saranga, thank you for the donation. When we opened Akashic Records, it got revealed that Nana is a past life husband. What did I do to make him so angry in the previous birth? Angels, please guide. Just trying to release the karmic or make him a soulmate. Well, first of all, anything that's happened in a previous lifetime, it's all about this life. The angels are very clear with me about this, okay? You're living in this life now. And everything you went through in previous lives has taught you what you needed for this life now. So don't get stuck on the past, whether it's in this life or previous lives, because you're meant to be where you are right now. People can get lost in the past. It reminds me a lot of, if you're a Harry Potter fan, if you like Harry Potter, in the first film where he finds the mirror and he looks into the mirror and what he can see in the mirror is his mum and his dad, because the mirror shows you what you want the most. So like when Ron looks into it, he sees himself as the Quidditch captain or whatever he is, the Quidditch Cup captain and when Harry looks in there, he sees his mum and dad because obviously his mum and dad have passed away and he misses them and he wants time with them. And Dumbledore, the guru, comes in and says, men have withered away in front of that mirror. And it's about past. It's about going over the past or trying to understand the past or, and at the end of the day with past lives, okay, everything that you are experiencing now, you have the tools for it from what you've been through in the past. If you were still meant to be in that past life, you'd be in it. So I feel you may be spending a bit too much time thinking about things you don't need to think about. That's the message I need to share with you. So you've got Celtic here. Now Celtic or Celtic, okay, people say it's Celtic, I say Celtic, it does not matter, tomato, tomato, okay, so there's Celtic roots here. So this may give you an idea of something you can research, because obviously Celtic can be connected with Ireland. You've got the ant there as well, so that's about protection. And what I really need to share with you from this, okay, is because you're saying, where's your message gone again about why is he angry? What did I do to make him angry? What you have to remember is if he's angry, then you're being protected right now from his anger. Whether it's past anger or anger he's experiencing, you're always being protected. So I feel this is a protection. You're being reminded by this ankh, because I'm seeing it as an ankh, that you're being protected. Okay, but let me read you what it says from this past life book. But I feel you could do your own research about something Celtic, okay? So the message coming through is, it says, you drew this card because you had a significant past life in Celtic lands and you continue to feel bonded to this culture. So this, if you're not feeling bonded to it, he could be, okay? It says perhaps you've lived in or visited the Isles of Ireland, Scotland, Wales or England. That may even be why you're drawn to me, because obviously I'm from England. If so, you may have a sense of deja vu and be an Anglophile, whatever that is, a person who adores these cultures. It says you're also fascinated with Stonehenge and King Arthur's Camelot. So if you are, I'll tell you this though, I've visited Stonehenge and it's nothing to write home about because you can't even get near it because of the barriers and everything, and you can't feel any energy coming from it. So when I went, I found it a waste of time, to be honest. You may have learned the old religion of the Celtic lands, which involved the use of healing herbs and gaining wisdom from oak trees. So you may be guided to oak trees. It says you could even be an ancient druid in disguise. So he could be I feel he may have druid roots, okay? You're connecting this. I feel this is more connected with him than connected with you, but you take it how it resonates with you. Your connection to the elemental realm has made you love fairies, elves, and all fae. So that means you may just love the mystical, the magical, you may be interested with things like that. It says you also respect and love trees, especially oaks and willows. If you haven't already done so, schedule some visits to the ancient sacred areas of the United Kingdom and Ireland. Wow. Exploring their stone circles, castles, and spiritual artifacts may trigger additional healing and memories. Isn't that interesting? So it could be something to do with that, okay? But what I'm feeling is, the message is that you are protected. And, whatever has angered him, okay, it's triggered something in him for healing. That's all you really need to know. So don't worry about it and think, oh, I wish I could change that or go back and do that, because it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. In other words, what you're learning and doing now is what matters. I hope that helps, okay? Ashley says, good afternoon. Why do I see him in my dreams? Any messages? Because you've been reminded of each other. He will be dreaming about you as well. Okay? He's asking himself, why did I do that? Why the hell did I do that? Okay? So there's something he's done he regrets. But the reason you're dreaming of him is because he's also dreaming of you. So he said, I really wish I could see you and tell you how much I love you. So he wants to communicate. And that's also what you're being shown. And he said, I really wish you could see how much I love you. I really wish you could understand how much I love you. And I've got Royal Mail coming here, which is the delivery guy. So there's been, I think there is my new card deck. I thought it'd come the other day, but I hope I've opened the door. I hope I've unlocked the door. I think I have. In my dreams, I'm processing my feelings. So you're both processing your feelings in dreams. In my dreams, I am shown who you are to me. And that's why you're dreaming of each other. And I dream that I apologise to you. So that's why you're having those dreams. And that's what's coming in the connection. I hope that helps, okay? Chime says, hi Liz, can I have guidance for my health, please? So what's the guidance for your health right now? So first of all, you've got acceptance. So you need to accept what you're going through and that will heal, okay? Give thanks to and for every part of your body. So be grateful for yourself. We've got do something you love. This is a treatment. This is how you're going to improve things, raising your vibration, feeling better about things. There is a healing taking place right now. Be kind to yourself. And we've got other cards here. So I feel that what Archangel Raphael is saying to you is, you must be kind to yourself right now because that creates healing in your body. Do something you love, do something you enjoy, and be grateful for every part of you because that allows you to accept who you are, why you're here, and what you're going through in the physical. We've got there is no physical cause. So in other words, there's a spiritual reason why you're going through it, whatever it is. So it could be ascension symptoms. It could be you just need to get to the root of what it is. Okay, so you're quite welcome to put in the chat if you want me to know, and I can look it up for you or intuitively tell you. We don't need to. The answer is yes to whatever it is you're going through. So if you're asking, is there going to be healing or will it get better? The answer is yes. You may need to do a chakra cleanse. Okay, so you may have a blockage in your chakra system that you need to deal with and a new time of life. Okay, so it could be just a new time of life. Changes causes disruption in the body because we're stressed. New time of life can be things like going through a new time, like perimenopause for me. Obviously it's a new time of life for me. So, you could be going through something like that or some changes. But whatever it is, there is no physical cause, which means that there's a reason why, there's a spiritual reason why or there's something going on in your head that's causing a physical symptom. I hope that helps again. I feel so tired. You give me fear there. My nervous system and neurological. So again, tiredness, and that's connected with anxiety. So I feel it's anxiety-based, it's stress-related. So if you get to the bottom of why you're stressed out and you work more on breath work, calming your energy down, you're going to feel more clear about things. You're going to feel more relaxed, and that will clear your mind. It will help you to process things better, and it will allow things to work better. So that can be things like nerves as well and stress. I just feel it's all kind of stress-related. It's all stemmed from some kind of fear or worry. And you can get that under control with breath work. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation. Isla's, could I know Rod's energy today, please? So what's Rod's energy today? How is he feeling? Okay. He's saying, why did I say those things? It's all my fault. Okay, so he said something, he's regretting it. So whether he said it to you or he may have said it to the karmic partner, he said something and he's wondering why he said those certain things. He's saying it's all my fault. So he's feeling very, victim-y. It's my fault. Everything's my fault. He's in that mood. And when he's in that mood, you're better off not around him because, it's like it's low vibrational. It's ego. He said, I was born to be with you. He knows he belongs with you. He knows he's meant to be with you. It's like he knows inside he was born for this connection. He's just kind of saying, it's all my fault. Why did I get into this situation I'm in? Why did I say those things I said? Why? It's like he's questioning everything. He needs to forgive himself for one. So he's in a low energy right now, even if he's coming across like he's happy and he's hurting, he's going through a dark night of the soul. And that's why you're in separation. Because you're being prepared for what's next. So whatever the separation is that's going on, the silence, this distance right now, it's meant to be that way. Because there's a preparation happening. He's coming to terms with things. There's a struggle going on. So what's his karmic struggle? He wants to split up with her amicably. He's trying to do things the right way. And he comes to bed late to avoid her. So what's going on is, he wants to split up. He's saying we can split up amicably. So he wants to end that connection amicably, which means it'll take time because he wants to do it right and he's overthinking everything. But he's actually going to bed late to avoid her. So they're not talking in bed, they're not being intimate, anything like that. And I feel he's tired because of that as well. But he's also letting you know that this can be an amicable separation between the two of you. Because obviously you're still coming into contact with each other, even though it needs to be a separation right now. So remember, you're not being punished right now, you're being protected. I hope that helps, okay? That's what you need to know. Angela says, Isla's, any message for my DM, please? So what's the message for Angela? The message for Angela, okay, is I promise you communication. So if you're waiting for a communication right now, he will reach out to you. Okay, there is going to be a contact, there is going to be a message or a phone call or some kind of communication. We've got, Ace of Cups. He definitely wants a relationship with you and it's all in divine time. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. So couldn't get better cards. He promises you communication. He's going to offer you his cup of love. And it's all happening because the universe is creating the way it's destined to be. So your journey is fate and destiny. And you've got to be patient with the when right now because it is coming. This could come in between now and June. I hope that helps, okay? Aina says, if you're guided, what does my man have to say to me? An angel guidance on what's coming. So what's the angel guidance for you for what's coming? What's the angel guidance for what's coming? Union is coming. It is possible for you in this lifetime. So the relationship you want with this person is coming. And it is possible. So again, you have to believe it is. Because you are the one. That's what your person wants you to know. And your person is saying, I want to take care of you. Now, obviously, you don't need anyone to take care of you. But this means he's doing things to be able to do that. So he may be working hard on his job, his finances, to be able to give equally in this connection. Because you're the one he wants to be with and you are going to be together. I hope that helps, okay? AG says, Liz, can I have a message for my special one? And will I get married to him happily? So what's the message? What's the message from your special one? He's been watching you. He's been watching you, whether that's been online or in his mind, or he's been watching you. And the message is, the connection, the answer is connected to your life purpose. So you have a life purpose together, okay? And Archangel Gabriel will help you with the creative idea. So I feel that you are going to be with this person. Okay, I can't say if you're going to have a marriage because that's something you'll decide when you're together. What I can tell you is that you have a very creative life purpose. So you'll have a very creative life together where you'll be perhaps working together or doing things together in a very creative way. And you may have ideas about that right now, and Archangel Gabriel will assist you with that. Or you're going to get married, okay? So you're going to have a very successful life purpose together. You've got Page of Wands, good news. So really whatever you want is good news. So you've got good news there. But again, it's like I can't confirm yes or no about the marriage because it's not yet set in stone. But what I can tell you is that it's good news, whatever it is that you want. And your life purpose and this creativity will be amazing for you. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. I'm just waiting for your question to come in. AG says, I've just done that one. I've just done you, AG, okay? Fashion says, what's the plans of my man towards me? So what's the plans of your man towards you? The Fashion Finder. The love is real, okay? And he sees you in his future. So he wants a future with you. His plan is to have a future with you because he feels the love between you is real. So he does feel what you feel. So you do have a future with this person, okay? But it needs to be balanced. He may not be able to give it to you right now because he may be feeling defensive, and you may trigger those defenses because he's afraid of letting you down or being abandoned. There's wounds there, but he will have a future with you. I just feel that he can't maybe take your cup of love right now. I feel that after April, he's going to be more receptive to you. I hope that helps, okay? Joanna says, what's Michael's intentions towards me lately? What's Michael's intentions? Okay, to balance the connection, to be able to give and receive equally. He wants to show up for you equally. He wants to be your equal. So he may not feel that way. He may feel intimidated by your light. So the angels say, look again, it's happening soon. So something is going to happen soon that you may be asking about. So I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, can I get guidance if I need to move somewhere else, given how I've never been able to get a full-time job in the city or stability I'm living in? I hardly even get a job interview for the past 4 years. Well, you've got to stop looking at it like that and affirm everything is working out beautifully for me. And remember, you've changed your mindset lately, and that will start turning things around. It takes 28 days to change a habit, and I feel that you have been in the habit of looking and at the dark side of things and being negative about things, not meaning to, just because perhaps that's how you've been programmed to, but now you're turning things around. So you've got to be patient with things changing. Okay, it takes 28 days to end a cycle to change things around. So you've got the Six of Cups here. And this is the universe. I'm seeing this as the universe offering you what you want. But you have to be patient with the when and the divine timing and all of that, okay? So I feel June things are going to start really turning around for you because what you're doing now is manifesting. So if you spend this month visualizing, manifesting, being high vibrational, then obviously things are going to start coming into place for you. So you've got to have faith, okay, that the universe is bringing in what you want. Just because it's not happening now doesn't mean it isn't happening. Breathe, calm your energy down. It won't happen the way you expect it to, but it will happen. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation. And then I'm going to go off, okay, because I've been on for 3 hours. So, hi Liz, what does my DM wish and plan and intend with me? So what does your DM wish and plan and intend with you? Okay, our love is eternal. So your person is well aware that this love is eternal. It's not going anywhere. He can't fight the connection, okay? And what he wants is to grow up to be able to give you everything that you're manifesting. So he intends to give you everything you want. Everything you're thinking about right now, everything you're manifesting, all the things you want to occur, he plans to give that to you, but he's still growing up spiritually. So you've got to have faith in the timing and the when. So this message is for you to continue to manifest and think about what you want and visualize and focus on the end result. And the magic will then occur. So believe in the magic. You may have seen 1111 or 111. The wounds are clearing to allow this to happen. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to go off, guys, because I've been on for 3 hours. So I'm going to be live again on Friday. So if you haven't received an answer today, don't worry. Just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know. Oh, thank you, Chai. Honestly, it was a pleasure. You know you all love. Call on Archangel Raphael, okay, and Jesus for healing as well. So I'm sending everyone so much love. Have a wonderful day. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help me. And I'll see you soon.